able to see us and hear us. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh.
All four of y'all. Maybe two of them is us. I just thought about that.
Oh man. Oh, that's crazy.
I got the window up, so it could be one of that. Could be me.
You might got that extra phone somewhere.
I hit the like button. It's 3 out of 4. Oh, we got 5 now. 3 out of
That's
5.
funny.
Hit that like button, bro.
Yeah, if
One
whoever.
on me. I know that. Did you hit it?
I did. That's a damn shame, man.
So 2 of our 3 likes is me and you.
Oh boy.
We're doing this for the culture, man.
For the culture. It's gonna get better. I just got to get consistent again, and do some regular videos. Just analyze whatever. You know, there's been a lot of things I had on my mind. You know, kind of like what you was talking about with Nintendo and the state of the Switch, and how you was a big fan of it, and at first, and now you think differently about it. So I thought about doing things like that, and I don't know. I just been
sprinkling some.
Yeah, I
got some solo videos.
I gotta make time for that, because at the same time I didn't go to the gym today. I was gonna go, but I kind of got lazy. Wanted to be Dragon Quest 11, so I'm gonna have to make it up tomorrow. I'm gonna have to do double my workload tomorrow when I go to the gym. I was gonna. Yeah, that's true. I was gonna hit the weights today, but I'm gonna do both of them tomorrow. I'm gonna probably do like a 30-minute weight workout. Then I'm gonna probably do like maybe 30 to 45 minutes cardio. So I gotta mix it in a little bit. Man, I don't know, man. Mm-hmm.
I did both, but that's what I did. I did heavy weights today. And I know I'm gonna feel it tomorrow.
I'm not gonna do I'm not gonna do any heavy weights until I lose the amount of weight. See, you had a good size, man. You're pretty solid. Me, I got at least drop 50 pounds before I start lifting the heavy weights. I'm gonna do like some light weights, because the light weights.
That's what you do.
Yeah, because the light weights put the cuts in you. You know, heavy weights it'll bulk you. I'm already bulk. You know, so I'm gonna do a little light weights, and of course my main goal is to drop at least 50 pounds.
You want lean muscle.
Yeah. So I'm trying to put more into my health, if you want to call it my health, because like I say, like I was looking a couple of my YouTube videos from like 6-7 years ago when I first started. I was like, God damn, what the hell happened to me, man? I was like, if you look at my older videos, I was like, man, God dang, you gained a lot of weight. What happened, man? Well, you got older. I don't want to use that as a crutch, man. She got lazy.
No, that's a solid excuse, because when you're younger, you're running around. Like I used to ride my bike like 15 miles a day, like going to work and go to school. Like, and now I don't move as much. So you don't have as much movement. I used to play basketball 3-4 times a week. You know, you don't have the time to do that. So it's not just your age and your metabolism slowing down. It's just your time is being consumed by children and husbands and wives and all that kind of stuff. So it's a valid excuse. You just have to find a way to make time within your new time constraints. You know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's why I try to, I really haven't played as many games. Actually, today was the most I played in weeks, man. Probably a month or two. I think I put in about, what time I got on it? I think I got on my game around 12 o'clock afternoon. So I put a good 7 hours into it, almost 8 hours today. That's the most I had, because I just been, either working now, or I'm making shirts, mugs, tumblers, welcome boards. I just been busy. Or a lot of times I've been catching up on some anime. So I've been busy, man. So I'm trying to do a little bit more of this, man. And E3 is around the corner, so that's when more traction on YouTube is gonna come. So I'm trying to do a little something, man. But I guess today we're gonna strictly focus on retro gaming, and there's a lot of retro talk. And I'm a huge retro gamer, retro fan just like you, T. And let's go and get started, man. You want to do your little intro?
Hey there, fools. Big T up in the house, and I got some stuff here to show and talk about for the show tonight. And yeah, let's just do it.
All right, that's what's up. So have you been playing any retro games lately?
I'm always playing retro games. Last night I got caught up playing it's weird to call these a retro game, but it pretty much is at this point.
What do we consider retro games? 10, 15 years?
NBA Street 2. I was playing that, and man, those games used to be so good. Those EA big games, man. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Gamecube again lately because I'm trying to like really organize my Gamecube collection. I haven't really documented it yet on that app I showed you.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of focusing on that right now, and my N64 as well. So
yeah,
I'm always playing retro.
Speaking of N64, I went on. It wasn't that the one that you told me about to check the value of the games and stuff. But I think it was called PriceCharting.com. I think that's the name of it. No, I didn't go to that. I think I went to PriceCharting.com, and I was looking at the value of some of this stuff, and the values of some of my retro games have went up a lot, man. And the Nintendo, you can see it in my background. The Nintendo 64 I got in the box, it went up to like down there $300, and I paid $200 about a year or two ago when I got it. Right. It was $200 in the box.
I'm jealous.
Why was that? You ain't got it?
That's why your value on it is so high, because you have it in the box. I don't even have mine in the box anymore. That box costs more than the damn system to buy right now.
Yeah, that is true. Shit, talking about box. I went on eBay last night, and somebody had the back cover, the back case, jewel case of Panzer Dragoon Saga, and they wanted $450. I was like, what? You want $450 for the cover? No, the back case, not the full jewel case. The back. I was like, are you kidding me? What? Yeah. I'm like, this is crazy.
Well, I mean, the front case
is crazy, man.
The front case is the booklet, right? The instruction manual. So they ain't got that. That's a big part of it, you know?
God.
I'd rather have the front case than the back.
Why would anybody?
$400?
In that case, why not just do it your own? Like you can buy the jewel cases yourself. They still produce those, and you can. And if you got the right,
glad you queued that up, because that's exactly what I wanted to talk about.
Oh boy,
I got how'd that look?
It looks pretty cool. You did that?
It look good to you?
You did that on your own?
I did this myself.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened to my booklet. I just dropped the damn disc. Also, this one for both Final Fantasy 7 and 9.
Yeah.
I lost the artwork. I lost the booklets, and so I just went and printed it out. I didn't print it out myself. What I did was I sized it up and all that. Make sure my dimensions were right. And the UPS store, they print stuff, and they have nice quality printers and whatnot, and it's really cheap. Like I want to say I did like 20 covers for like $12.
Yeah.
So it's not expensive. And you just you cut it out, make sure the size is right. For let's say like for DVD size games, DVD case like Wii or GameCube or PS2, they all they take up one sheet completely, right? Because if you're stretching it the long way on a sheet of paper. I don't have a sheet of paper around me. I can show you, but like I'll just take this out and show you. So basically, this is the height. This is the length, top to bottom of a sheet of paper.
Yeah.
So as long as you get it in that, this is the top and that's the bottom of your sheet of paper. You have to, figure out the dimensions this way.
Yeah.
And then I tested it at home on my printer to make sure, the sizes were right. And then after I tested it, I was like, I'll just print it out. I'll just send it to UPS store. Went and picked them up. The dude behind the counter was like, "Oh man, because he saw my covers and whatnot. He was like, "Oh, I did like 12 or 13 covers for
You
GameCube."
can start selling that.
Man, this is taking me back.
You can make a business out of that. You can make a business out of that if you want.
I know. I was thinking about it. I was like, I might want to make a little business out of this. You know, buy some empty cases, because there was a really cheap empty DVD cases, and just print them out at have UPS store print them out and sell them.
Because
just trying to figure out the cost.
Because
how cost effective it is.
I bought the stuff to do that, and I got the DVD cases. I got the what you call them, the little swing line. What you call that deal? The chop the paper up. What you call it? Is it swing line something? Swing line something, right? What you call it?
I think that's it. I know what you're talking about. I don't know.
Yeah, I got that, and I got the glossy paper because they want you to use the glossy photo paper. I have all that. I'm just trying to find the right software. I
was gonna say I use cardstock. That seems to be the best. Yeah, you know, the paper that they use for like business cards.
Yeah, I got plenty of that.
That's what I use, and it looks good.
Oh, okay. So, just talking about that alone, like, yeah, man, it's you can make a lot of money off of that because it's just so crazy when you go on eBay. You see people selling the cases and I guess you could say the artwork for damn near $100 or more without the damn game in there. That is ridiculous, and like. Honestly, with some of these reproduction guys that selling these games, if I was them, I'd go up on the prices because it's like the game prices, the value is so sky high today to where they might want to just second guess themselves. Should they sell these games still at $20, knowing for the original copy costs $300 to $400? Because like I'm just being real, because if that was me, kind of like Panzer Dragoon Saga. I bought that for $40 for the repro, and let me see if I can find it. I bought it $40 because it comes with 4 discs. But of course, we already know if you want the original copy with the artwork and all, you could be paying over $1,000 or something like that. But honestly, if I was a guy that was selling it, I would sell it for at least $50 to $60, or I could be like $100. But $40, no.
Yeah.
No, that's been too generous. That's just my opinion. That's been too generous. A game like Cannon Spike, that's a repro.
Yeah.
And Cannon Spike costs about how much? About $300-$400 on eBay. I paid $20 for this bad boy. Yeah. I paid $20 for this, and it works like a champ. I would have charged. It looks good. I would have charged $60 at least, $60 to $80. But I don't know. What do you think about that, man? Yeah. Are they being too generous with their pricing?
I think so. I mean, there's still a decent amount of work that goes into making repros and printing on discs and all that kind of stuff. I would charge more, that's for sure. I think I've seen some of the prices going up, mainly on N64 repros, because there's a lot more hardware involved with that because you're dealing with ROM chips and whatnot.
Yeah.
But cause I've seen them go from like 24 up to like 40 now. I've seen repros at $40 for certain games on N64. So people are starting to charge more. But for me, it's like it depends on what you want as a collector or gamer. Like, do you care about having the authentic, real stuff, or do you just want something nice to display it? And for me, it's mostly I want something nice to display it. So if I can, if I don't have the case anymore, if I don't have I'll find other ways. So I like these. Like I actually do have the box for Contra, but it's so beat up.
Yeah,
it looks terrible. I'm like, okay, well, this looks nice. I can display this nice. I have the binder, the binding, and I can tell what it is. It's on the shelf. This is good enough for me. And you can just buy these little plastic cases or whatever, like Mario 64. I don't have the box for Mario 64.
Yeah,
I have the booklet, so I can throw the booklet in here. And then that's the authentic manual.
Yeah,
that looks like a nice display for the game. It's good enough for me. I don't need the box.
Yeah, that's that's how I feel too. Because at one point I want everything authentic. I want the booklet. I want everything with it. But I guess in today's time, on how everything is going up, the price, the demand of it is so high. I'm like, you know what? It's not worth it, man. I'm not gonna throw my whole life away trying to get these games, and I got other bigger issues. Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to this guy, and I'm gonna just get all the games that I want. Basically, a lot of these games I done already had before I sold my collection about 2-3 years ago. Like even Daytona USA is going up in price on the Dreamcast. Last time I checked, it was down there $100. I was like, God, are you serious? But this is a repro.
Daytona USA is expensive.
It's starting to get up there in price. The last time I checked, I'm not sure how it was now. I think it was damn near. It might have been $80 or something. But yeah, that's starting to go up in price. And we already know how.
That's a lot, man.
We already know about JoJo's Bizarre. We know how very stupidly expensive this damn game is.
Yeah. You trying to be? You better take out a loan to buy that game authentic.
So, this is not authentic. This is just good artwork from somebody that knew what the hell they doing. And he only charged me $20. Yeah. But honestly, if I was this guy, I would go up, because if I'm gonna sell these games, it's like this. If a game costs $1,000, I'm gonna probably charge $100. I'm gonna just be real, because hey man, it's this price for a demand. Like, do you want it that bad, or here you go. Like, like pricing these games. Honestly,
I was lucky enough to be. We got a little delay.
Oh, we do.
You off.
Oh no, you good.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I was lucky enough to, be around for a lot of these older systems, and seeing them in, clearance bins, games and whatnot. And PS1, because I didn't really play PS1 while it was out. I played it more. Well, I played it more 2000, like early 2000s, when I started playing more PS1 stuff. I had one, but I just didn't spend a lot of time and money in it. And so when they started, putting them games in bins and stuff, that's when I got it. And this is a game I got for I want to say $14 or something. Vagrant Story. This game is over $100 worth now.
Damn.
And I just looked it up. I was curious, because I know this came out late in the PlayStation's life. I know it came out late, so they probably didn't sell a lot. So I'm like, let me just check out of curiosity, see if there's a game that went up. And this game's over $100 now. It's just like, jeez.
Well, I'll tell you what, how quickly
that happens. I was just fortunate.
A game you probably want to buy is Ballard Wonderland. Was it Wonderland? You probably want to buy that, because that game sucks so bad.
You better get that game.
That game gonna be worth a lot of money.
But that's why it's gonna be rare.
Retro collectors gonna love that game.
You care about that, Oh yeah.
So
speaking of that, because
go ahead.
So a lot of people were talking about this game right here. Nobody wanted to buy this game when it came out.
Oh man, I've been looking for that one. How much that bad will cost now?
Yeah. This game is $250.
Oh my goodness! Damn, you still got it, huh?
Yep. Dang. I bought it for $50 when it came out. I was like, let me get my copy now, because I know Nintendo didn't want to publish it. They had to be forced to publish the game. And it's not a terrible game. It needs some work.
Yeah.
But I still have a lot of fun with it. But they did, it was a very limited short run of this game, and very few copies were made. You can get it easier if you bought the PAL version, because I think there's more in the PAL region than there is here for sure. You're probably spending $80 PAL, but man, this is like up to $250 already.
Jesus Christ, man.
Devil's turd, as we used to call it.
Well, these retro games, man, like, god dang, it is crazy, man. But like we said last time, it can be a good investment at the same time. But yeah, back to the pricing of these reproductions. Should they price these games based on how much the original version costs? Because like pricing these games at $20 a piece, knowing that course, the value of these games is very different. Like let's say, for instance, a stall is worth $150 to $200 on eBay now, but you pricing it at $20. But a game like, let's say, Madden '97, it went up. It went up. The stall went up, dude.
Oh my god!
Because I bought it for, I think, either $100 or a little less than $100, and yeah, it went up, dude. I got 2 copies of that game. That bad boy went up. So like I said, like a game like a stall costs about $150 to $200. You price that as $20, but a game like, let's say, a Moke. That's like one of the sorry's worst games on the Saturday. A Moke, and I think that game, it costs like $20 or $30, but you pricing it $20 alongside with a stall.
What game? How you spell it?
I think it's AMOK. I think a Moke. It's kind of
AMOK. AMOK.
Is it?
Yeah, I know that
A
game.
Moke. Yeah, I played it. It was bad. It wasn't good at all. But that's the cheaper Saturn. Yeah, it's trash. It's a cheaper Saturn game. But do you want to price that $20 alongside with a stall if you want to sell them as repros? That's why I'm saying, like, don't get me wrong. You know, like, I understand some people be like, it's not worth paying all this money for reproduction, but at the same time, you got to look at the market. You got to look at what does the market say? What does the market say? If the market is saying that this game is worth $500 authentic, why do you want to sell a reproduction for $20 and you doing the artwork, you doing the stuff that looks damn near authentic? I'm not saying pricing this bad boy at $200-$300, but at least get something out of $50 or $60. Like, just sell it as like a modern day game for $60. That's all I'm saying. You know, price them a little bit different. Like a game like an Amok, sell it for like $20. Like one of the worst games, just sell it for a cheaper price. But the games that's very rare and cost $500 to $1,000, yeah, you want to get little money back. That's basically what I'm saying. Some of these people that's selling games repros, they kind of shoot themselves in the foot. You know, that's basically what I'm saying. The guy, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, do you, as a collector, do you only buy what you want to play, or sometimes do you pull the trigger on stuff that you think is gonna be rare? Because I've done that.
You know what? I told myself I was gonna buy.
I'm waiting.
I told myself I was gonna buy another one, but I didn't. But I do have one. I'm gonna keep it because we know in the future it's gonna be worth a lot of money. But will it be worth a lot of money because it sold a lot before Nintendo discontinued it? They did sold a lot.
There's a lot of Nintendo games that sold a lot that still end up being expensive as hell.
Like what?
You know?
Which one?
Off the top of my head, well, all the Pokemon games from like Game Boy, GameCube, GameCube, GBA, DS, all those games are over $100.
Yeah.
To buy used now, complete and whatnot. So there are games. I mean, everything in the GameCube. A lot of first-party games on GameCube are expensive. Even like Mario Sunshine, it's not expensive, but it's like $50 to $60.
Yeah. Nick said he got Nick. He got Devil's Third on digital. He got fucked. You should have got the physical, Nick.
I'm gonna sell them.
You should have bought.
I don't want the shit at all. I bought them. I bought them to sell them.
No, I was talking about Devil's Third. He said he got Devil's Third digitally. Man, you just got fucked in the ass. You should have got it. You should have got it physical, man. That's why digital gaming sucks, man. It sucks.
I will wait 10 years to sell these if I have to. I have no problem doing that. I have no problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep mine. I'm gonna keep mine. Yeah. So, what all do you have to show for us?
Huh?
What all do you have to show for us? Cause I know before we end our podcast the other day, you was trying to show us something, but you said you was gonna wait till we do a next stream.
Oh, I think that was it. I was talking about I had those my repros.
Oh, yeah.
PSP.
I got the PSP.
That's what I was gonna show. So, PSP, back in the day, you know, I wasn't thinking as a collector. I was just thinking as a guy who was like, oh, look at all these cheap ass games. I need to buy them. You know, they may not be any good, but as a gamer, I want, if there's a really good deal, I want to buy them. So I bought a bunch of, in the bargain bin. Stuff, like this, just the disc. No case or none of that. So I bought I probably had 30 games because I think it was probably EB Games that had freaking bins out front, just full of PSP games, and so I bought them like that because they were all loose or pawn shops. I used to see them in pawn shops all the time too, back in the day. So recently, I bought a bunch of blank PSP cases. I think I got 30 of them for $15, so they look like this.
Yeah.
And I put all my games in there. And so I'm gonna repro these myself. I'm gonna print
there you go.
The cover art, put it in here. It's gonna look just as good as a authentic PSP game, And I got some Jean d'Arc. This is actually, you can see that I bought it from GameStop. This is a semi-expensive game. I think it's up to 80 or 90.
Yeah.
And I don't have a cover for it. There's the game in there. But I'm going to, print my own cover for it. And these are things that you can do if you don't care about having the authentic. It's just, for me, I just wanted something nice. I can see the game, I can see the binding, and I can put it on a shelf. That's pretty much all I care about. Because I buy them because I want to play them.
That's true. I guess speaking of games,
got my whole box here.
I guess speaking of games that's costing damn near $100, I don't have the original case to Panzer Dragoon, but the disc is authentic with these games. But I went to price them on eBay, and they damn near almost $100 for the disc alone, just for the loose. I was like, are you serious? Hell, if you want to get the case, the cover, and the disc, you could. I think it might be on both of them. I'm not sure, but it's almost $200. It's getting up there. It's just paying for the case and the booklet alone it's getting ridiculous for the Saturn. It's freaking ridiculous. That's why I'm kind of in the same ballpark with you, where I like to have my stuff look authentic, but it's not authentic as long as it's presentable. That's basically all I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with this. I like this. I really do like it. It's good artwork, but what do I rather have it in a jewel case? Yes, I do. They do sell jewel case separate, and I do have the equipment to make my own repro covers. Kind of like what you're doing. So it is not worth spending $500 for a fucking case and the manual. That is ridiculous, man. That is so stupid. But if you got the money, hey, kudos to you, man. Even though if you do have the money, why? You could do a lot more other things with your money than trying to beat the guy.
Games you can get $400, $500 for one game. You know how many games you can get with that?
Get a lot of games. Get you a bunch of games. You get you a Nintendo Switch with a couple of games. There you go.
It'll never be worth it to me.
Nah, me neither. Because like I say, the price of it is getting worse because this pandemic kind of helped it. It kind of sparked the demand of retros has always been there, especially these past few years because of the rise of Metal Jesus Rock and a lot of these influencers on YouTube. And of course, you got one of my favorites, Sega Lord X. He's my favorite Sega retro channel, and he's he's approaching 100,000 subscribers. So kudos to him, man. And I love his videos. He goes in depth with it. He's very informative, and I love the passion that he got. And not just Sega, just video games, itself. Because he talk more than just Sega. He talks about a lot of things. Nintendo, TurboGrafx, Neo Geo. He talks about a lot of that. Even a lot of consoles that people don't really talk about, like Atari Jaguar. What's the name of that console? Was it Philips? Not Philips. The console that you can plug the controller on the other huh? The control. Remember you can plug the controller on the other controller on that console. Is it a Panasonic?
Is the CDI?
Dang it! What is the name of that console, man? It was, I believe, it was supposed to compete with the Saturn and the PlayStation. It was supposed to compete with that generation. Remember?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name of it because I've seen videos on that one.
Because I think one of the top selling games on that platform was Gex. What is the name of that damn console? Damn. But you remember the controller is kind of similar to the Genesis.
Yeah.
That
wasn't a CDI? No. CDI.
Damn.
Remote.
What is the name? Was it from Panasonic? It probably was from Panasonic. I don't even move forward.
CDI.
I think it was.
I think it's a CDI because I think I remember. What's his name? Angry Video Game Nerd. A video on
3DO. 3DO.
Some video with, he talked about that. I think that was CDI.
Yeah, Panasonic 3DO. That's the name of it. I got it. 3DO. Okay, I finally got it. Yeah, that's the console that you plug. If you want to play a second player, you gotta get your second controller and plug it on the other controller on the cord of that controller. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, you're plugging it into the other controller. It's this weird design.
That is a weird design. But yeah, he talks about stuff like that
thing anyway, so.
Well, even though nobody bought that, but a lot of people that's hungry for retro content, they love to hear stuff about, systems they never heard of, because I'm hungry. Yeah. I'm hungry to hear about stuff like that because I'm a huge fan of gaming. Did you watch that what's the name of that documentary? I think Seth Rogen produced it. Was it Console Wars? I think Seth Rogen was a part of it. I don't think it was on. I think it was on Paramount Plus. Cause I know there was one on Netflix and there was one on Paramount Plus. It was a documentary about video games.
I saw the one on Netflix.
What was the name of that one?
It was like a mini. It was like a mini series.
Yeah. I forgot the name of that one. But it wasn't called Console Wars, wasn't it?
That was really good.
I think the one on Paramount Plus was called Console Wars. I think. But yeah, I learned about a lot of things, man, and I think on that mini series on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I remember it because there's a channel called Console Wars, and they stole their font for that.
They sure did they?
Yeah. Now I remember now.
Did they sue?
I was like, that's cool. They stole their font from Console Wars channel on YouTube.
I would have sued if I was them.
That was not cool. Not cool.
Hey, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like looking at stuff like that. Matter of fact, I was happy that old dude. Damn, how I forget his name? The black game designer that he basically pioneered the cartridges in these games. What's the name of that guy? Black dude. I like how they finally gave him his shine. Like a lot of people that don't know about him, and that what fucking pisses me off.
Yeah.
Like we don't have no part to do, not just with video games, just we don't have no part to do with society on how things function. There's a lot of black inventors that a lot of people don't know about, and that it pissed me off. At the same time, I was happy.
Don't make this political.
No, I'm not making it political. It's just I was kind of relieved that he finally get some shine because a lot of gamers don't know about that. They need to learn their history. If they want to learn their history about these designers, whatever, just watch a lot of these documentaries and you will get some learning, man, some knowledge. And I ain't trying. No, like I said, it's not political. I'm relieved. I'm just relieved that he finally get his name out there.
I'm just messing. Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out the name of that other.
I showed.
What you got?
No, the delay is messing me up. The cool thing about right now is that not only do you get like repros, but you also get like fan games, basically like ROM hacks.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very cool thing as well.
Yeah.
Not all of them are great, but some of them are pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't really a ROM hack, but I recently bought Dinosaur Planets.
Yeah.
This is the original version from Rare that became this, which is Star Fox Adventures on GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
It started on N64 as Dinosaur Planet, and I was following the hell out of this game because I was really excited about this game. I read everything I could on this game back in the day.
Yeah.
So I was upset when they forced Star Fox into this
Ah.
game and made it Star Fox Adventures. I was not happy about that at all. The fact that somebody leaked the original version, I don't know who it was. Maybe it was a former developer on the game. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the fact that they leaked it and I can actually play it on a Nintendo 64 cartridge in my original hardware is some of the coolest shit about gaming today. So just wanted to give a shout out to those crazy people out there who do this stuff because it's very cool.
Did they
to be able to?
Oh, go. I'm sorry.
Do that stuff.
Did they do a I guess a Retron console for Nintendo 64 games? Did they do one yet?
They prototype one. They showed it. It looked real cool, but I don't know if they went back to the drawing board or what, because that was a while ago, 2 years ago.
Damn, what are they doing, man? They tripping.
And it looked really good. But I don't know if they got into trouble with because people wanted to be. I think it was doing some kind of semi emulation stuff, but people wanted they wanted to work hardware wise, not like a software emulation. You could put your cartridge in, but it wasn't really reading your cartridge or something like that.
Yeah.
It was some kind of emulation, and I think they just said no. We want to make it real hardware, and I think they went back to the drawing board on it. So, but I like the design of it. I like the physical design of it. I don't know if you.
No, I hadn't seen it.
I think all of them. I think all of them have that atomic look to them. You know, that clear. That the old N64. What do they call them? The fantastic colors.
Yeah.
So, I really like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, N64 hardware is a little tricky. They're probably having trouble just mimicking and copying the hardware.
Yeah, it's always tricky when you're dealing with Nintendo and their products. they purposely make their stuff tricky.
Really.
Not really.
The Switch is cake. The NES, obviously, all the other systems have been cloned, right? Super Nintendo's been cloned. Game Boy's been cloned. There's a lot of systems that have been cloned. I just think the tech in N64 was so different that they're finding it hard to, emulate that way or to reproduce.
So speaking of that, isn't I guess I'm not no emulator. I don't know anything about that. So it's not hard emulating. I guess making repro games for the Nintendo 64, but when it comes to the Saturn, man, I gotta use that. What you call that thing? What you call that thing? That helps to play the Japanese and that extra cartridge you put in the back. What you call that?
Oh, the action replay.
Action replay. So yes, you basically need an action replay to not only you need it to be hacked in order to play repro games, Saturn games, and it's crazy. It'll be so much easier if they could just.
I don't know.
I don't know why they can't just burn the games and I could just put it in the console, but yeah, my Saturn, man. If I ever sell,
they can't do it because the Saturn has some tricky what do you call it, security, and so that's why they have to do it that way.
Well, they did a good job. God dang, boy. I guess they future-proofed that because they knew We used to go make some repros on that bad
they
boy.
did a really good job on Saturn security.
Because if I ever do sell my,
They,
uh huh.
they didn't crack it, the Saturn, until like 2015, 2016.
Damn, it took
So
that
it took
long.
them that long for them to crack it. Yeah.
God dang, Jesus. Cause like if I, if I ever sell my Saturn, I got to sell the action replay alongside with it so they can play them them reproduction
Yeah.
games. But that is crazy,
And
man.
it's you got to have a certain kind of action replay too. It's not just
Oh, you
you
need
got to have the
pseudo.
action replay
You need
with that
pseudo.
software downloaded to it.
You need the pseudo action replay. That's what you need. The pseudo, I believe.
Yeah.
And I pay the guy that if you interested in that, if anybody's in the chat, if you interested in something like that, and in the Saturn, I recommend if you want to go back to the 32-bit, I will say the Saturn is the best console, in the 32-bit era as of right now. I'm not saying back in the day, but as of right now, a lot of games on PlayStation I can't play it. It didn't age well. The Saturn, the reason why I like the Saturn more because of the 2D graphics that it had. Like the games run so well on the Saturn, and the games looks really good on the Saturn. Like I guess they focus a lot on 2D animation on the Saturn. Games like a Star, that game it holds up very well. They got a bunch of games like that. So that's why I recommend if you want to get into that, get the action replay pseudo. The guy that I go to, the name of his website is nightwingreproductions.net, I believe. If I can find that website, I will put it in the link in the description below. He sells a lot of repros. I think he does the PS2, Dreamcast, Saturn. What else do he do? I think Sega CD. I think he only do those 4 consoles as of now. He might do PS1 as well. But like I say, if you want to get into that, I highly recommend you go to him because he's fair on his prices, and if you want that pseudo action replay, he got a guy you can go to. He will personally ship it to you. But I'm not sure if the price of it is the same because when I bought it a couple of years ago, I paid $60 for it. So I'm not sure if it's the same price, and that's exactly what you need if you want to play. If you want to play a lot of these games, that's I got Panzer Dragoon Saga. Like if you want to play something like that. If you don't want to pay no $1,000 for the authentic copy just to put it in your saddle without the pseudo, then you better follow where I'm going with this. Get that pseudo action replay. Like I say, he does really good artwork. This is a repro disc. You see how good the artwork is, man? Dang, there it is. Yeah, he does a good job with this stuff, man. Really good. Really good.
Is that looks like the Japanese art?
I think it is, but he did a really good job, and
Cool.
I only paid $40 for this bad boy. Only $40. Like unless you want to pay $1,000, it's up to you, man. It's up to you. And of course, this game costs over $1,000 as well too. Magic was it Rayarth? Rayarth? How do you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and plus I didn't know they had an anime till yesterday. I didn't know there was an anime to this damn thing.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that because I have the Funimation. I got the Funimation streaming service, and a lot of times they put like some older animes on there, and I didn't know they had an anime. But I might just check it out. And I bought Grandia on the Saturn. I got this. This is the artwork for this one, and it's pretty cool. This is repro, and like I say, they did a fantastic job on the stuff. It looks really good. Looks really good.
Yeah.
Like I say, if I was into everything being authentic, man, I wouldn't even have over half of this stuff. But I want to play this stuff, man. Not only I want to play this stuff, I like my stuff looking good as well too. I don't want to be breaking no bank just to have the stuff looking good. For real. Huh.
I almost got Saga back when it was $450. It wasn't that long ago when that game was, $350 to $450. I want to say like 2016, 2017, and that thing just shot up.
Oh, really?
And I think my biggest regrets aren't software because, like you said, we can get repros. It's not that big a deal. My biggest regret is hardware. And the hardware that I want that was affordable for me, and I should have bought it at the time, but I didn't, is N64DD.
Oh, that one.
That's what I should have got.
Good luck finding
that
out.
$400 now.
Don't Spawnwave have it? Spawnwave, he has that, right? I thought I saw him do a video of that. Yeah, because he does.
He bought it when it was still somewhat acceptable as far as the price goes. It was around $500, I think. But now it's ridiculous, and the games are like $300 a piece. It's insane.
But then again, his channel done blew up so much that people giving stuff away to him to review or to break down. Since he's a tech, ain't it? Because I think he fixed stuff, don't he? Don't he fix stuff like computers and games?
His background is in
IT or something.
Yeah, in tech.
Oh, okay.
I think he used to work at GameStop, I think, and he would do repairs and whatnot on consoles and all that kind of stuff too.
What the hell, bro?
Because he always.
What the hell? He said. You see what Bert said? You see what he said? So he said, "Please don't tell One Stop for Gamers."
Who do you think that is? I have an idea, but I'm not sure. I think I know who that might be.
Is that you, Bear? Because I thought you changed your name to Fado.
That's not Bear, bro. That's the joke.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That can't be Bear because I know he won't say nothing like. Who is that?
Trolling,
who is that?
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, that has to be trolling.
I think I know who it is, but I'm not sure.
Oh boy. Yeah, when he said One Stop for Game, I said, "Nah, I don't think that's Bear."
Yeah.
And plus, the only thing
whoever that is a YouTube veteran. That's YouTube veteran knowledge right there. So,
either a YouTube veteran or
I know who that might be.
Or probably somebody pissed off and I blocked and banned from my Discord. I don't know, man. I don't know.
No, I think it might be RXL. I'm just thinking.
He's still around?
He's still around.
God dang, dude. I ain't heard that name in a long time. Was it RXL and Poppy 2K? That's some veterans right there, boy. Well, those are the YouTube OGs, man. God dang.
That's Crumb Side veterans, man.
Man, boy. Those were the days, man, the Crumb Side, man. That's when I first got into the YouTube when it was very toxic. I think I got it in YouTube.
Super toxic.
I think when I first did my first YouTube video was with the launch of the Wii U, when the Wii U was out, when it first came out. I think that's when I first got into the YouTube, and that's when there was a bunch of stuff going on with the Black Bonds and RXLs, and of course Dave's had enough because we had our little stuff going on, but it was funny. That stuff was very funny back then, but I don't know. I don't outgrew it. I didn't grow up. I'm in my 30s now. What do you say now? Oh my! He's waiting for his allowance. Jesus Christ, man!
He killing me right now. He killing me.
Oh, he said Dave's had enough about to expose me. Man, boy, those was the days. Even Dave's had enough. He got tired of the drama, man. He's been to himself lately. He mostly just do like a lot of UFC videos because he's into UFC games and all that. So that's basically all he does.
A lot of UFC last time I checked in on him.
Yeah, he don't really be around like that. I think I'm not sure if I met Dave or Old Dirty. I'm trying to see which one I met first. It might have been Old Dirty. He introduced me to Dave. I think that's how it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
cool. Like these dudes had my phone number. I was cool with all of them.
The only phone number that I had was we don't even talk like we used to. Dave had my phone number at first, and next gen Zaire. We used to talk a little bit. I don't know what happened. We just fell off. I don't know. Maybe because I started talking shit about Xbox, and he kind of got rid of me. But
now that's all he do.
Yeah. Yeah, now he's on the PlayStation bandwagon now. It's kind of crazy how everything flipped, man. Him and Crap, they was Xbox all day, every day. Now, man, like how the tables had turned. The tables had turned. I guess it is what it is. Do you? How many mini consoles do you have?
I think I only have 3.
Which one?
Let me see. Let me get my stuff out of the way here. Yeah, I only have the NES, SNES, and Genesis. I want to pull the trigger on that PlayStation. It don't seem worth it. Yeah, I just have these 3.
But will it be worth it though?
And
since it didn't sell well.
Is right now, but it was. How much did it come out at?
I think it was $70. I think like both. I think how much was that?
It went up.
Yeah, it went up
over $150 at one time. Then it dropped down to 40, and I saw it for 40. I was like, "Oh, better get it now."
Yeah, you better get it because I think it went back. I think it went back up in price because
everything clean.
Because when I went on eBay the other day, I think they were selling for like between $80 to $100 for the Genesis Mini. So honestly, if I was you, whoever's in the chat, I'll probably get these mini consoles before it go up because one console that is already up right now is the TurboGrafx 16. I got that quick, fast, in a hurry because
oh man,
yeah, you want to get that not because of that.
I missed out on that, and I'm so mad.
It also got some good games on there, man. It got some good games on there. Like yeah. I love the box. I love it.
And I'm mad.
It's nice. I love this box, man. And it has a bunch of games on there. A lot of games. Matter of fact, a lot of YouTubers put this as their top 2 mini consoles. The TurboGrafx. I think in the top 3, a lot of people say between the Genesis, SNES, and the TurboGrafx, everybody else is further down. The reason why, even though the SNES probably got the most memorable games, but if you want to go by quality and variety, the Genesis, I'll probably say Genesis. That's just me. Like as far as the TurboGrafx, I didn't grow up with the TurboGrafx console, so I can't tell you, which one has better quality games. But the TurboGrafx got a large sum of games as well, just like the Genesis Mini. But with the Genesis Mini, they got a bunch of high quality games, but you got some games that's kind of duds, like let me see. Like what the games we didn't ask for was Space Harrier 2. They shouldn't put that on there. Space Harrier 2 was a waste.
No.
What else was on there? Tetris. It was a bonus, but we didn't ask for that.
Tetris. I mean, come on.
Tetris. Eternal Champions. I liked it back then, but is it a memorable game? It depends. It was basically like a clone of Mortal Kombat. It was basically like a Mortal Kombat clone, basically. But they do got a lot of memorable games like Gunstar Heroes. Alex Kidd. In the Enchanted Castle. That game was not a good game. They should have left that out of there. Altered Beast. I know it's a classic, but it's a classic that really didn't hold up too well. They should have left that out, but I understand why they put it on there. But Castlevania. I didn't like
Altered Beast back then.
Yeah.
So
it was popular though, but they do got memorable games like Castlevania Bloodlines, Comic Zone, Contra Hard Corps, was Dynamite Heady. I love Dynamite Heady back then. Earthworm Jim, Road Rage 2.
Dynamite Heady is great.
Phantasy Star. Was that 4? What's that? Monster World 4, Mega Man, The Woolly Wars, Light Crusaders, Landstalkers, Kid Chameleon. They could have let that out. Gunstar Heroes, Golden Axe. Like these some really great memorable games. Shinobi, Shining Force, Sonic Spinball should have left that out. Street Fighter 2, good. Streets of Rage 2, good. Strider, good. Thunder Force 3, okay, good. Mickey, was it World of Illusions, Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck, good. Wonder Boy, the Monster World, good. Virtual Fighter 2, could have left that out because that game did not hold well. Vector Man, yes. Toe Jam and Earl, I really never got into it, but a lot of people do love the game. But
Yeah,
if you want to
that's
count,
classic though. You can't put. You got to put Toe Jam and Earl in there.
yeah, Echo the Dolphin. They got Castle of Delusions. They basically got both of them. One just with
Classic.
yeah. So they got a lot of classics. So if you want to name, the games versus Nintendo, like, don't get me wrong, every Super Nintendo game is a classic. Super Mario World, Zelda, Link to the Past, Contra 3.
There's not one miss on here.
Yeah, there's no one miss.
There's not one miss.
What was it? Contra 3, Donkey Kong Country, Earthbound, Final Fantasy 3, F-Zero, Kirby Dream Course. I've been to Kirby Superstar, Mega Man X, Secret Man, Star Fox, Street Fighter 2, Turbo, Super Castlevania 4, Super Ghouls and Goals, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario RPG, Super Mario World, Super Metroid, Super Punch Out, Legend of Zelda, Yoshi's Island, Star Fox 2. So just about all the games is a gem, all classics. But if you want to compare and contrast with the Genesis Classic, like, I don't want to sound like no fanboy because I was a Sega kid, I was a Genesis kid, but let's just call a spade a spade. Like, I will pick the Genesis because it has more games, But if you're a Nintendo guy, you probably pick the Super Nintendo because you grew up on those games instead of the Genesis. But me as a gamer, I'm looking at quality of each of these games, and if one, even though the Genesis has more,
just get them both.
Yeah, you can get them both. But if the quality on the Genesis, if there's more quality of games on here than the Super Nintendo, then you got to call a spade a spade. But like I say, some people don't like certain Genesis games. But me, I try to say neutral gamer, a lot of people hate that term neutral. They freaking hate it. But
that's not. we wouldn't have the case though.
But
ain't no neutral when it comes to damn Satan.
But like I say, this has more classics. Like, I played most of these growing up. But as far as this, I played a lot of this after I was grown because I wasn't into Nintendo like that until like these past few years. I started playing a lot of classics that I wish I played when I was a kid. Kind of like, what is the name of that RPG that they should have put on here? I keep forgetting that they forgot to put on here that JRPG. We were just talking about the other day.
Nintendo? Oh,
yes,
Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger. Now, if they don't put Chrono Trigger on here, man, I would be like, okay, that put the icing on the cake. Like, they already got really great.
I don't need them.
Oh, that's right.
I don't need them to put Chrono Trigger on here. I did it my damn self.
But let's not forget this.
Along with 200 other games.
Let's not forget this. This console got a lot of flack a few years ago. I think it's been out for about 3-4 years already. The Sega Genesis Flashback. The Genesis Flashback.
Oh, Flashback.
Yeah, that's the one at Games did. Yeah. But for some reason, I don't understand why this got so much flack, because I personally played it, and I was like, this was way better than the previous installments. Because remember the mini Genesis from like 15, 20 years ago that they did? The really old ones that you could find at Dollar General, Family Dollar?
Oh, they were trash.
And, oh my God!
You still find them there.
Yeah, them things is garbage.
I saw one the other day.
I'm like, I can't even listen to the soundtrack. It was so bad.
Audio, oh my!
The soundtrack was so bad. It reminded me of the Game Gear sound. The sound, God, it was that bad, man. I was like, who produced this shit, man?
I played it somewhat recently because one of my students brought theirs to school, and I was reminded, because I let them. We gave them a free day.
Yeah.
And I was reminded of how bad the audio was on that thing, man. But yeah.
It wasn't just the audio, held the frame pacing, and it wasn't good. The emulation wasn't good as neither. But I like I said, I don't understand why this has so much flack, because this was a great improvement over the previous one. It wasn't perfect. I'm not gonna just trying to simp for it, trying to be a white knight for it. It wasn't perfect, but it was still a lot better than the previous installment. But I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like,
But the previous installment was so
it
bad
was so bad
that a lot of people just didn't pay that any attention.
Yeah, they didn't. They just I don't
Because
know, man.
you know,
I played a lot of these games. Did you get one? Did you?
they burned bridges. That's why.
You didn't get the flashback, did you?
Me? No, I never bought Flashback.
Yeah, like I went through a lot of these games.
Did.
I went through a lot of these games. Like I'm not gonna say they're perfect, but it was like as far as the quality compared to the Genesis Mini, like the Genesis Mini is still better, but it's just a couple of notches from being on par with the Genesis Mini. And like I say, this is still worth the. Matter of fact, it still costs $80 online. They never did a price drop. Like I don't know, understand why it has so much flack
How
on
many
it because
games on that?
it says 85, but they got some freaking some trash games on there. You know they got put them little filler games.
On there.
Yeah, they put some. But the games that's on here that of course they got Vector Man 1, 2. The Oz, I never played that. Sort of Vermin? I don't the Vermilin. I can't pronounce that. Super Thunderblade, Sonic Spinball.
Sort of Vermilion.
Vermilion. Oh, okay. Mortal Kombat 3. Okay, that was a good one. Rostar. Okay, that's a good one. Shadow Dancer. That's a good one. Shining Force 2. Shining in the Darkness. Sonic and Knuckles. Okay, that's some good ones. Sonic 3D Blast. Mortal Kombat 2, Kid Chameleon, Jewel Master, Golden Axe 3, Golden Axe 2, was it Gang Ground, Flicky, Comic Zone, Crackdown, Decap, Attack, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Beam Machine, Eat SWAT, Eternal Champions, Fatal Labyrinth, Columns 3, was it the Chakan, the Forever Man? Was it Chakan? Chakan? I don't know.
Chakan, the Forever Man.
Oh, Chakan. I heard. Really? Because I heard a lot of bad things about that game.
Really? I like Chakan a lot.
Really? Alex Kidd and Enchanted Castle. I don't know why I keep putting that on. That thing sucks.
I mean, it could just be me being a kid.
Yeah.
Not that many games, and you kind of put through garbage, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Alien Storm.
Like this.
Oh, I had that one before.
Last Battle is trash.
Yeah, that is trash.
I spent all my good hard-earned money on this. I saved up for this game, and I was so disappointed in this garbage. It is hot garbage. I was so mad.
Like, you know, don't get me wrong. Like there is I had that before. That's Fatal Fury 2.
Is it?
I'm not sure if I had Fatal Fury 2, but I remember I did have Fatal Fury on the Genesis. What was that? How much that cost now? Is it up in price?
I don't know. I haven't really looked at Genesis at all.
Oh, really?
Recently, as far as let me check my pad at. Pull out my iPad. Yeah, I haven't really checked on. I haven't really checked on the cartridge games all that much, honestly. Kind of cartridge-based consoles, as far as prices go, I haven't checked in a long time. Actually, I kind of just gave up on Super Nintendo.
Why? Price is going up too much?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. I've seen some Genesis stuff that was expensive, and so that was just kind of making me not even care.
That was a Genesis game that was kind of like a Zelda clone, and it's fucking expensive as hell. What is the name of that? It's kind of like was it Link to the Past, but on the Genesis. I think that's like one of the last games that they put on the Genesis.
It's not that bad. It looks like oh, that says new. Yeah, it's not. Doesn't seem to be that bad. It seems to be around 25, 30. So not bad. But yeah. But I will say that looking for value stuff as a collector has started to creep onto me. Mostly with Switch, because there's games that I probably wouldn't have bought, but they were physical, and physical indie Switch games are like gold mines, as far as cost or how much they're gonna be worth. So
Yeah.
I got these. The
okay.
the Oddworld games.
I never got into the
Because
Oddworld games.
I actually have this on Xbox, OG
Uh-huh.
Xbox,
Yeah.
but I can't. It won't let me play it in my one. It won't. I mean, my X.
Why?
The Series X will not play this. My
Is there,
Xbox version of it.
is there a reason for
I
that?
was not happy with that.
Hmm.
I have no idea. It just never. They didn't convert it for Series X yet. I don't
Oh.
even think you can play it backwards compatible in the 360, if I'm not mistaken.
I wish we had a true backwards compatible game. The last true backwards.
Slowly getting there, but
I guess a lot of
a little faster.
I think it's just a lot of license issues going on, but I guess true backwards compatible was the Wii U. The Wii was backwards compatible. Nintendo used to be heavy on backwards compatible for some reason. That was the last true. Oh, the PS
All the way up to
three. PS3 was backwards compatible as well, and the PS2 was backwards compatible. So I don't know why they stopped doing that, but I don't know. Maybe it's license issues that they got going on, but I don't know.
No, it's there's no light unless you're selling it on the store digitally.
Yeah.
There's no issue as far as being able, because look at all the clone systems we have. They don't have license issues. They're allowed to sell and create those things. So it's not a licensing problem. It's just Sony stopped caring after the PS3 came out, and they couldn't sell those things. They took all those features out of the PS3. You can't play PS2 games in PS3 anymore. You can play PS1. A lot of people don't know that, but your PS1 games will still work in your PS3, no matter what model you got. but PS2 with the Emotion engine, I think that's what it's a little different. So they had to put the actual hardware in the PlayStation 3. They had to put the actual chipset for the PS2 in the PlayStation 3, and that was one of the reasons it cost so much.
Oh.
It brought the cost up, and so when they weren't selling because it was $600 damn, Sony said, "All right, we'll pull that out. We'll pull that stuff out." So they took it out for the PS2, and they just gave up on it. Seems like with PS4, because they certainly weren't gonna find a. There's no easy way to emulate PS3 because it has weird architecture. So they just kind of gave up on it. Although the PS5 is backwards compatible with the PS4, so that's something. So.
Oh, okay.
But they want to charge you. They want to charge you the upgrade and all this kind of nonsense. Like,
that's
I should be able
dope.
to put my. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't we go?
Why can't I put my PS4 game in here and get automatic, upgrades?
Don't we gotta pay for an upgrade? Because I do have Final Fantasy VII Remake from the PS4.
I was just about to say that's the worst one. Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Don't we gotta pay for the upgrade? 'Cause I think it comes out is it this coming up week? That's some bullshit, man. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
You sure we gotta pay for the
I don't know if
upgrade?
it's on Square Enix. It's probably on Square Enix.
Wait a minute. Let me check. I swear, if we gotta pay for the upgrade, that is some phony ass stuff. Let me see. Final Fantasy.
I think for the DLC, you have to have the PS5 version of the game, if I'm not mistaken.
Upgrade.
But I could be wrong. It's confusing, and it shouldn't be confusing. That's the biggest problem, is that it's confusing.
Let me see. I'm still trying to look. Fans of this.
Why can't you just do like the Series X, cuz?
Final Fantasy Remake. Okay, Final Fantasy VII Remake. It says PS5 free upgrade. You be able to access most of Final Fantasy VII Remake integrate content for free if you bought Final Fantasy VII Remake for the PS4 If you own the PS5 version, you'll be eligible to download an enhancement update, which adds the visual upgrades, next-gen features for free. However, does not include the new episode with Yeffy, which will be available to purchase separately. It is also not available for free if you download
that's what
it.
it was.
Oh, is that what it was? The standard edition Final Fantasy 70. Man, this is what's pissing me off about Sony this generation. This $70 price tag, it is ridiculous. Because I wasted my money on Returnal. I'm not saying Returnal is a bad game. You know, it's a good game in his way if you like those rogue type of games. But the way that it was presented to us with the constant crashes and the glitches, the bugs, the frame pacing issues. I had frame rate issues. Oh my god. It's just sad that I paid $70 for a game. It's so crazy that a game like that, if you die, you have to start over. So it's been plenty of times.
Yeah.
I get locked into the room, a door won't open, and I have no choice but to recycle. I had to recycle my deal. I had to go. Yeah. I had to start over. You know, basically, when you have to start over, your upgrades, everything is gone. Everything is gone. I'm like, this is bullshit. It was one time I spent at least 2 hours grinding, trying to make sure I got enough health to go see the boss, and all of a sudden, crash. All of a sudden, door won't open, so I had to restart. That happened to me a lot. It was so freaking frustrating. Like, I don't see how this game or this developer did not get the same backlash that Cyberpunk got. But then again, Cyberpunk has been hyped up for a very long time, so I kind of understand why it got so much hate.
I understand.
But this type of game, this game wasn't launched at $60. This game was launched at $70, meaning that I paid. I still got Cyberpunk right now because Cyberpunk, like, I played on my Series X and it runs good on Series X. It was bad on the last generation consoles. But I'm gonna wait until they upgrade it, so I go and get my full experience on the game.
Update and and the free DLC. That's when I'll buy it.
Yeah, but when you started charging $70 for a game, you know, just out of the blue for no reason, people going to question on how these games are going to run. They're going to question how they look. You know, matter of fact, people had a problem. You know, when they found out this game was 1080p, people were like, "Wait a minute, 1080p? This game is $70 on a new generation console? $70? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, we've been talking about this for a long time on how games come out broken and glitchy, and they want us to pay full price, and now they charging us an extra $10. We paying $70. I said this a long time ago. If they're gonna charge us $70 to $80 for a game, it better come with all the DLC. It better come not broken. It better be running very smooth. But we didn't get that with this, and this is why I'm having issues with Sony pricing their games for $70. See, that is an arrogant fucking move on Sony, and that's what's pissing me off about Sony. They've been very arrogant. Don't get me started on the crossplay. Like, that situation right there tells you how freaking scummy of a company Sony is. And oh my god, I'm about to go on a huge tangent, man.
Is Ratchet going to be 72?
Yes, every PlayStation exclusive is going to launch at $70. Not Microsoft. Microsoft never came out and said their game's going to be at $70. You know, last time I checked, all their exclusives are going to be at $60. Huh?
These ponies who don't like cartoon games with cartoon characters, they're going to pay $70 for Ratchet and Clank?
Hey, man.
I'm confused.
It's okay, like, man. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited for it. The game looks freaking awesome. I'm excited for the game. I want to get the game.
I'm not knocking the game. I'm making fun of people who I know never in their damn life have played a Ratchet and Clank game, and all of a sudden, oh, that SSD. I'm like, what? Come on. You know you don't care about none of these cartoon games. You make fun of Mario's, and that's too cartoon. That's too kiddie for me. But yet you gonna play a game with a cartoon rat that carries a robot on his back.
Cartoon rat.
All of a sudden, that's cool now. Like it's funny how gamers are, man. It is funny. Like with Jack Ryan. Is his name Jim Ryan or Jack Ryan?
Jim. Yeah,
Jim Ryan.
Yeah.
Lion Ryan, they call him.
Like, oh man, it's crazy.
I heard some of the craziest excuses for this dude caught in bold-faced lies. Oh well, he made Phil Spencer look bad, and he got the accolades at the time. So what? Like, like I don't. It's crazy, man. It's crazy the way these people will bend themselves in the pretzel.
And don't forget
these nonsense.
And don't forget we believe in generations, and all of a sudden,
we believe in generations.
Sony talking about supporting the PS4
He thought he gonna have. I'm gonna have a $2.99 moment. This is how you trade your. This is how you let friends borrow your PS games on PS4. He thought he was gonna have one of them kind of moments. He saw an opening. Microsoft is showing all their cards honestly and saying that you're going to be playing cross-gen games for at least 2 years. So let's make them look bad by saying we ain't doing that. We believe in generations. And there's no way we're going to put PS4 games on the PS5 and none of that. Like you were lying the whole time you knew it.
Yeah.
Anybody with good sense knew he was lying. I knew he was lying. I even said it at the time. And, now he had to own up to it. But it doesn't seem like there's enough backlash.
No, there's never enough backlash unless...
It don't feel... If Microsoft had done this, I feel like the sky would be falling and shit. But
there's been a few backlash. It's been
Nintendo had done this.
I personally have no issue with cross generations to a certain extent because we know.
I have no problem with it at all. I'm cool with it.
We're used to cross generations for at least a couple of years, and it's when they go and focus on that on that particular console. But once you lie to your hardcore audience, thinking that God of War, Horizon Forbidden West, Miles Morales was gonna be exclusive only for the PS5. See that's why people is pissed off because you straight up and lie in their face. If you just tell the truth, then we wouldn't even be discussing this right now because like Microsoft was already up front. They said that they was going to support the Xbox One for at least a couple of years. So I guess they're gonna support the Xbox One to maybe 2023. That's when they're gonna focus on the Series S and X. But Sony, they make it seem that they want to support the PS4 beyond 2023, and this is why a lot of PlayStation guys is pissed right now because they feel that Sony is going to hold them back, and that is the big issue because
they were running around with that narrative.
Yeah,
they were lied to about.
Yeah.
So now they have to fess up to it. Now they got to own up to it.
Cause I bought the PlayStation. Let's get real. Let's be honest. When we buy a new generation console, what do we expect? The same experience or a different experience? We expect a different experience.
You want different. You want new. You want the new experience.
Yeah, we want better hardware. We want more. We let's be real. We want more realism. That's basically what we talk about. Graphics all the time. We want more realism. We want better frame rates. We want all that. We want newer, better features. That's what we want. But but it's just I don't know, man. It's just Sony. They should have just came out up front with it, and we won't be having this discussion right now because honestly, I could have waited for the PS5. I'm not gonna lie to you. I could have waited. But at the same time, the way stock is, I think I did right by buying it. I was so lucky to pre-order that bad boy, and I don't know how many times Amazon kicked me out. Kicking out my cart. I thought I had it in Best Buy, but a lot of people had issues getting stock from Best Buy. Man, every time they think they about to buy it, it kick the shit off that cart. Man, it was so annoying. Yep. But I got lucky. I got very lucky. But if it wasn't for the stock issues, then I probably would have waited for the PS5 because because like I said, I want to play Ratchet and Clank. I want to play Horizon Forbidden West, but then again, I won't even say Horizon Forbidden West because that comes on the PS4. I could play it on my PS4. Matter of fact, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Playing it, son. I ain't buying no PS5.
Like, don't get me wrong,
PS4.
PS5, the PS4 version looks really good. Well, Horizon Zero Dawn, that looks really good. Like, one thing about Sony games, they make their games look next gen. They do. They got some really great talent. Great talent. I give them that. But this don't sit up here lying in my face, man. We won't be talking about this. I don't know, man. Because I don't want to be having this issues with console parity between the PS4 and the PS5, and this certain game ain't running at its true potential because of it's getting held back because they gotta do certain things to the PS4. It's just so much to this, man. But like I say, we expected the first couple of years, but beyond that, if they still doing this, then there's gonna be a huge backlash. Honestly, I don't see if Sony, if they continue to go at the route that they're going, I don't see the PS5 reaching 100 million sold because a lot of people's going to be fed up and pissed off. It's going to sell well. I'm not going to lie. It's going to sell well. But when people start to catch up to what they're doing, their schemes and pissing people off, it won't. It won't. It's going to be another 360 and PS3 generation because, They thought they was arrogant. They thought they was gonna get that 150 million console sold like they did with the PS2. So they was gonna be arrogant, do some bullshit ass practices, and it bit them in the ass. Right. It bit them in the ass. And I'm starting to see comparisons right now. They better stop what they're doing with people. They're gonna switch. They're gonna switch to the Xbox or they're gonna switch to PC. Let's be real. Matter of fact, PC looking kind of good right now because they putting their games on PC, and a lot of PlayStation guys is going crazy right now. It is so funny, man.
They getting mad.
They're mad.
It's tough to be a pony right now. It is tough to be in the stables right now because they getting hit with the Lion Ryan stuff, and they getting hit with the exclusive stuff going to PC. So they getting it from all angles right now. They're not used to this. Boy.
I don't understand. If the game has been out for over 2 or 3 years, why cry? Like it's just other people having an opportunity to play. So what the hell?
They cry because it's taking. It's not about the gaming anymore. They cry because I said this on Twitter to somebody's post about that. They're crying because you're taking away one of their talking points. They love being able to say, "Oh, Microsoft ain't got no games. The games go to PC." Well, you know what? Your game's going to PC too. Now what? They don't have that no more. So they like having that talking point, and they're losing that talking point. That's what they care about. Yeah, they just care about console war because if nobody won't think about no console wars, then we won't be talking about this right now. I don't even care. I really don't even care no more. Games going on PC, I don't care. At this point, I wouldn't care if Nintendo decided to put stuff on PC either. I don't care.
Oh, I would love that. I would love that, man.
People would love it, right?
Man, shit, Mario, Zelda in 4K.
I wouldn't care because I'm a console dude. I don't care.
Man, you know
how
many people gonna build a PC just for Nintendo games if that ever happened?
They'll build a PC. They'll build a PC and make the case look like a Nintendo. They have Nintendo logos, and they would love it so much. Boy. It'd be flashing red and blue Mario colors and all kind of stuff.
Man,
it would be insane.
Well, that's a dream come true. Nintendo games running at 4K 60, boys. That's a dream, man. For real. Yeah. I don't mind Nintendo going third party.
Emulating, man. You can do it. You can do Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild's on PC. Not legally, but it's on there.
Well, that's what I'm about to say. That's what I'm about to say. They're gonna take you to court. You're gonna lose $2 million like that dude did.
They can't take you. They're gonna take you to court if you run the site that promotes those downloads. But if you're just somebody downloading, they ain't taking you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Your fight is with them, not me. I can do whatever the hell I want to do in my house. On my computer.
I still can't believe that dude wanted to fight Nintendo. Instead of taking the site down, he wanted to fight Nintendo and lost $2 million. He
tried to fight them. That was dumb.
You want to fight $1 billion company? What the fuck was you thinking, man? Just say, okay, I'm sorry.
red-handed.
I'm gonna take it down. It won't happen again. Just take take your little fine. Take a fine. Just take it and leave.
Get out of it.
Just get out of it. Just pay your court fees and
take the plea deal and get the hell out of there.
Man, now talking about being arrogant.
Nintendo lawyer? You trying to fight the Nintendo ninjas? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, the ninjas. Not only hell, you fight. Well, not only Nintendo ninja, you got the Nintendo snitches. You got these fanboys that'll snitch to Nintendo. You know how they are. They crazy. They these corporate slaves.
The Nintendo lawyers do.
Oh my god, that is so true. Oh my gosh, man. Ooh, man. Man, we kind of went left on the retro talk, did we? Oh boy. Hey,
I don't think we had much left to talk about it.
Hey, did you ever get
I really just want to talk about my cases and all that stuff. What you got there?
Oh, come on, man. Yeah, did you get one of these?
I can't see it, man, because you're picking.
Oh.
And I can't wait for
the
stream because it's way behind. So.
That's the DC.
Oh yeah, I want one of them.
Oh man, it feels.
That's
good.
On my wish list.
That feels good, man. On your hands, like the Dreamcast controller did not age well because it's bulky and that thumbstick. It's just. I never did. I never was a big fan of that analog stick on the Dreamcast. I wasn't a big fan of it.
I never liked this controller. That's the one major gripe with the Dreamcast was this damn controller. This is not ergonomic. Like you hold this, it feels good when you hold it like this. But look where your fingers are.
Yeah.
The buttons are over here. Your fingers are. Your thumb wants to sit up here.
Yeah.
So if you hold it like you're gripping it, it don't feel right. You gotta do this. You gotta pull your hands out. And you have this kind of chicken wing thing going on, and it hurts after a while.
And I kind of feel like that thumbstick. I kind of feel like that thumbstick was too far up. That I feel like I gotta stretch my freaking thumb just to get to it.
Yeah, you're stretching your thumb all the way up here.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel right.
Yeah,
it don't natural.
It don't feel good. That's why I mostly use the D-pad. I mostly use the D-pad when I was growing up playing the Dreamcast. It just wasn't comfortable.
I like that it copied the N64. I like, with the slots and whatnot. I like that. I like the VMU. I think the VMU is one of the coolest things ever made. And it has, the little jumper pack, basically the rumble pack.
Yeah.
But I never liked how it felt. And it should have had dual analog. I don't know why it didn't have dual analog.
Now, this thing feels so
it came
comfortable.
Out after the DualShock. It looks like it's comfortable as hell.
Oh, it is comfortable. Very comfortable.
It is in my wish list.
The analog triggers, it kind of reminds me of an Xbox controller. It's a modern controller, so I can really play a lot of my Dreamcast games very comfortably. And plus, look how they got the cord. Look at it.
Yeah.
It's not down here. They got it up here where it belongs. So, yeah, whoever designed this was a genius.
Right.
That's
another thing that was just weird. I mean, they knew the controller was jacked up. So they made you do this thing.
Yeah.
And I never liked this because you're putting pressure on that wire.
You weaken that cord. Yep.
It's gonna. I never liked that. That was a bad design.
It's gonna cause. It's gonna cause a shortage.
That's why the cord coming out of the bottom. That's just weird. So they made this little thing for it to go up, but then, like I said, that's not good for your cord to be bent up like that.
No, it's not. It's not. I never did like that. When I was a kid, I really never paid attention to it.
I always let it.
Yeah, me too. Even though it wasn't, even though it wasn't comfortable, but I just left it like that.
When you're sitting down in your lap.
Only thing I don't like about that Striker DC, the price is kind of expensive. Because it's $60. It's not even wireless. It's not even wireless. That's my only gripe. I think I paid $60 for that. It's either $50 or $60.
Really? I saw them for $40.
Where? It must have went down then. The price must have went
Yeah,
down.
it went down then because I saw them for 40.
Yeah, that is crazy.
It wouldn't be on my wish list if I was at 60. I wouldn't buy it for that.
Yeah, like even $40, I still think that's too much for a wired controller. Wired controllers is cheap to be really cheap. You could get a wired Switch controller for like $25 at GameStop. So wired
I don't mind
control.
it's wired, but I can see.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's the demand for it, but I don't know, man. I would have been happy if it.
They had one for N64 too.
Yeah, they do. Oh yeah, that too. I don't know. N64. That I don't know which was worse. It just wasn't comfortable.
It
wasn't
that's
comfortable.
where we're gonna differ.
I don't know, man.
I like my N64. Like I would buy Striker for this.
Yeah.
Because what's the issue with this controller? It feels perfect right here. Like this feels great to me. It feels perfect. All the buttons, unlike the Dreamcast, are right there under my thumb when I grip it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference. And for me, because I used to play PC a lot, this the C buttons, those are your directional buttons. That's strafing. I'm strafing all day, and GoldenEye is no problem for me. So I never had a problem with that. And if you're playing a 2D game, then you hold it like this, so you get the D-pad. But if you're playing 3D games, you never need this. To use this because the games were designed that way. So when people act like, "Oh my God, come on, man, come on," let's be. If you're playing 3D, and this is perfect. This is what I really like about first-person shooters on N64 is that you felt like you were pulling the trigger. This is the first time we had something like that. So to me, it was perfect.
I feel like
if you look at it, it's probably weirded.
I feel like the PlayStation controller and the Saturn controller.
It's perfect.
The PlayStation controller and the Saturn controller was probably the best controllers in the 90s. It was comfortable. I had no issues with it. I
had a problem with the only problem I had with the Saturn controller is how light it was. It felt like it was lighter than the damn cord.
Well, not that one. The other Saturn, the other one. Yeah, it was light, but I'm not
talking about this. You're talking about this one. Now we in.
Are you talking about the 3D controller?
3D pad.
Yeah, 3D pad.
This is what a Dreamcast should have been.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all you needed. This should have been a Dreamcast controller with the jumper packs in the back and all that. This feels comfortable as hell.
It does.
All the buttons are under your thumb when you grip it.
Yeah, it's comfortable. It's comfortable. It's comfortable, but maybe they say it looks too ugly, too bulky.
Super comfortable.
It's bulky though. That people they go about it. Oh, that's ugly. But I understand what you're saying. It is very comfortable.
That ain't bulky?
No, that is bulky.
That's bulky as hell too.
No, that's bulky. Like that's one of the worst controllers. But I talking about as far as
you had to do, cut this part out here, put your VMU right there, put your jumper pad down the same way.
Well, you can do that too.
And you're good to go.
I still think the PlayStation controller was the best.
Oh, here's the thing. And the cord. Pull it out.
Yeah.
You're good.
Oh, there you go.
Perfect. They should have went with this for the Dreamcast. I'd have been so much happier.
I don't know what they was thinking on that.
Because I'm like, size-wise, they're not that different in size.
Yeah.
They're about the same.
Maybe it has something to do with that. Maybe it has something to do with that VMU on why they got that card coming from the bottom instead of the top. It has to be the VMU. It has to be.
Yeah, the VMU was the problem with that. For sure. But they could have. Look at all this real estate back here. You telling me you couldn't get the cord to come out of here?
Aye.
You got all this room right here. You could have had the cord come out of here. You could have had it come out of that side. You could have had it coming out of the back like this and coming out like this. Like it couldn't come out of there.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I wonder if they're gonna do a wireless controller. Who know to do the wireless? Retrobit.
They got wireless for Saturn.
Retrobit. Yeah, I think I got one. I think is it Retrobit that does that stuff? Retrobit, right?
You got one?
I think I have one, the Retrobit, but I I don't think they have one for the Dreamcast yet, but if they get a wireless for the Dreamcast, I'll be very happy. Cause I'm tired of putting an extension cord on that bad boy. I just don't like cords at all. I don't like it.
Well, I mean, I can understand it for a lot of people, but for me, my setup is that's my monitor I'm tapping right now.
Yeah.
My monitor is right here. When I sit down to game, it's all right in front of me, so I'm not like stretching a cord across the room or anything. So, but if your setup ain't like mine, then it's not as comfortable.
Yeah. Okay.
Like when people complained about this thing, how short the wire is on this.
Oh yeah, I think that bad boy 3
It
foot.
is short as hell.
Yeah, they tripping. 3 feet.
Yeah, but it didn't bother me because again, I'm sitting right here. The monitor is close, but I actually use my Super Nintendo controllers, my Super Nintendo Mini controllers in this because you can do that.
Do you have any portables? Any retro portables you can put your Genesis or Super Nintendo games in? There's like a Superboy or the.
Oh, you mean like a?
What's the? Oh,
you mean like emulation portable stuff like that?
Yeah, I got the Retro Duo portable from Retrobit. Yeah, I think I showed you it the other day. Yeah.
Neck does what? Super Nintendo?
Yeah, I play Super Nintendo, but you can also buy some adapters if you want to play Genesis. But if you put the adapters, it's like a goddamn tower. You got to put an adapter on the top of an adapter if you want to play Genesis. But it was mainly used made for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah. I have a thing about playing console games portable. You know, like if I do it, it's only in short bursts, like on the Switch. Like,
yeah.
If there's a console game that I played on the console, that's how I want to play it today. So I don't really buy the portable kind of emulation systems. Because I'm used to playing those games on a TV, you know?
Yeah.
That's just a stickler in me that won't let me do it otherwise. I bought Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask 3D for the 3DS.
Yeah.
And I've yet to beat either one of those games on 3DS.
Oh, really?
I own them both, but the way I would rather play those is on my N64.
I'm trying to find out. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where the on-off switch at on this damn thing? Only thing I don't like about it,
Majora's Mask 3D, they actually messed up some stuff.
Oh, I guess I can't turn. I guess I need to charge the battery. I thought I charged it. Ah, hell, I gotta find the charger to this damn thing. God damn it. But I think one thing you can do.
When I play Saturn, I mostly play.
Oh, but you can put this on the TV. It does have the audio video connection. Plug it on this bad boy.
Yeah. Then you got wires coming out of your.
And you got the the adapters. You can plug your Super Nintendo controllers. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. That's cool. They give that an option.
Yeah.
Because I play my PSP a lot on the TV, and you have wires coming out of that.
Damn,
I want to stream some. I want to stream some PSP. I'm gonna do that soon.
Damn, now I gotta go find my charger. I hope I didn't lose my damn charger to this damn thing.
Valhalla. Where's my Valhalla?
It might be in my room somewhere. I gotta find a damn charger for this damn thing.
My Valhalla Knights.
Cause the price starting to go up on this damn thing as well too.
Yeah, the price go up on those systems quick because
the
volume, they don't make a ton of them.
I better find that charger.
The Retron 5, I think, is expensive now.
Yeah, they never. The price always been the same in the Retron 5. I got mine's up there. I still got mine. I ain't getting rid of it.
Yeah, those are good to have.
Oh yeah.
For me, I don't need those because I have this. You know, I don't need a Retron 5. I got this, and I got this, and so I don't need Retron
Did you hack your Genesis Mini yet? Because I can't play no Genesis.
I haven't hacked Genesis Mini yet, but that's only because there's a lot more games on this than the Super Nintendo one, so I don't miss anything just yet, but I will at some point.
I can't play no Genesis games on no Super Nintendo.
And my NES Mini are hacked. I think I have every game on here. Every NES game. I think 800 and something.
Yeah.
So I have them all. And then Super Nintendo, you can't. This fills up faster, so you can't put every game on here at one time.
Mm-hmm.
But I got the major ones, and I got a lot of the rare games. Mm-hmm. But if you fill this up too much, you won't be able to do the rewind feature stuff.
Yeah,
because that stuff is utilizing your hard drive. Mm-hmm. So if you take up too much of your hard drive with emulated games, you won't be able to rewind.
Did you beat any of the games on there when you first got it? Did you play any of them or beat any of them?
On what?
On the Super Nintendo Classic.
On the Super Nintendo Classic, I've beaten like Star Fox.
Mm-hmm.
I've beaten Mario World. Yeah, I actually go through and beat games on because it feels like I'm playing a Super Nintendo. Because I do have a Super Nintendo controller in my hand. So that helps me get over that kind of, what do you call it, purist nature that some of us have. I can get over that because I'm actually playing on the hardware controller. Same thing with the Genesis. You playing with the full-on Genesis controller. You play the Mini, so it feels more natural. Like that's why I don't like emulating, like on my PC, because it don't feel like don't feel right. I have a feel growing up with these games and stuff. So
I think I only beat 2 or 3 games on the Super Nintendo Classic, and I think my first one was Castlevania.
3 or 4 maybe.
Castlevania, Super Castlevania 4, and that kind of
Castlevania 4. Yeah,
that got me into the Castlevania series because I really never got into the Castlevania until I played it on the Super Nintendo and the Classic, and that game is freaking awesome, man. I love Castlevania. I don't know what the hell was wrong with me. Why I did not play these games a long time ago.
So you mean the Classic Mini?
Mm-hmm.
Is the first time you played Castlevania?
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's the first time, but that's the first time I beat it though. Beat it with
Castlevania
Castlevania.
You really got into it anyway.
Yeah, I really got into it. So when I beat that, I went ahead and beat Contra. Hell, you need the Super Nintendo Classic to play Contra, man. The constant. Oh my God, it is so freaking hard, man. I'm glad it has a rewind button on it, man. Like God dang. Ooh, boy, talking about being a hardcore gamer back then.
You better get good, man.
You better get good. Oh, my gosh. Man, that game is, ain't no forgiveness with that game. But, yeah, when I
grew up playing those games and just pushing through and just playing them 100,000 times.
It was different. It was different back then because we didn't have no other games to play. So I was good at a lot of these games, like a Strider. I was good at Strider, even though I played it a lot, got my ass beat, but that was the only game I had. But me trying to play Strider on the first try, that's hard now. It is hard because we so used to having nonstop continues and like with the Genesis, Super Nintendo. Remember, some games you only get no continues. Some you get a couple, some you get a lot. Most of them you don't get no continues, and you gotta be good fast. Like if you ain't good, then you better not even think to touch this game. That's just how it is.
That's why I actively go back to those games to keep my skills up. Like Contra, I go to Contra every year. I play Contra and beat it every year. I play Contra 1, Super Contra, and Super C, and then Alien Wars on Super Nintendo. I play them every to keep my skills up on them because that's just the thing I do. So, to this day, I don't need the Konami code to beat Contra. Like I'll beat it with I don't need it continues. And I'm not just talking on my ass. I streamed this. I showed people that I can beat it without continues or anything.
Oh, you just remind me.
Continue not one time.
I need to get back on Rondo of Blood because that game is kind of hard. I was getting my ass beat. I think I'm on the 5th stage or something. It's hard. Cause I bought that collection that was on the PS4. It has Rondo of Blood and what's the other one? Symphony. The other one, the Castlevania, the most popular one that was on the PlayStation. The Symphony of something. Symphony of Night. I love that. I love that game. I put so many hours into that game. That game is a classic. I can't believe I missed that game growing up, man.
Do you have it?
Yeah, I bought the collection digitally on the PS4. I beat Symphony of the Night and I guess when Konami did that collection, I got the collection on my Xbox. I beat the first 2 Castlevanias, the one that's on the NES.
Symphony of the Night on it?
No, the collection. Okay, you got the collection on the PS4. I think it's I forgot the name of that collection, but it only have two games. It only got Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood on the PS4. But you got the other collection.
I didn't even know that was on there.
Yeah, there's another Castlevania collection. Yes, that's only digital, and there's another Castlevania collection, but it doesn't have those games. It has the older NES games. It got the Super Nintendo, but it doesn't have the Rondo of Blood or Symphony of the Night. Yeah, but yeah, I beat a couple of I beat the older Castlevania. I still got a few more I got to beat, but like I say, I just like I say that's why I like YouTube, I guess the YouTube, the retro YouTube gaming, because I guess they exposed a lot of games that I'm not gonna say I wasn't aware about. It's just I really hadn't paid much attention to growing up. But once I started seeing a lot of these reviews, seeing a lot of this gameplay, I'm like, okay, these games look kind of fun to play. So that's what got me on the Castlevania series. That was got me on the Contra series. That Contra, even though it's still freaking, it's not forgiving. The Contra series. It got me. Hey,
have you played Hardcore?
You talking about Hard Corpse? Is that the name of it?
On Genesis.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, I know. I'm gonna play that on my Genesis Mini, man. I need that rewind button, man. Oh yeah.
Man.
Because I did play it because there is a Contra collection. There is a collection on Contra, and I have both of the collection, the Contra and the Castlevania on my Xbox. But yeah, I played the Genesis version, and it's it's freaking hard as hell, man. Like, god dang, I think that's harder than the one from the Super Nintendo, and that's hard as hell.
Yeah, Contra Hardcore is probably the hardest Contra game.
Like, damn. But one thing I realized, did you know the Japanese version you get more hits? You get you get a 3-hit counter in the Japanese version.
The Japanese version you got life bar and shit.
Yeah, you get 3 life bars. But we get hit one time, we're done. I was like, what the hell, man?
You're done.
God dang!
That's how you get good, son.
Man, that's is that how a From Software started or something? Like, Jesus Christ, they was a From Software back in the day.
You gotta remember, the mentality of developers in those days was arcade. And arcade was all about getting the quarters out of your damn pocket.
Yep, that is true. That's true.
Hard on purpose.
Yep.
To make you keep throwing quarters at it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the mentality. So even when you got home games, they still had that arcade mentality, even for home games.
Oh, they mentioned that
up until 95 or 96, probably.
I'm not sure if it was a Console Wars. Oh, High Score. That's the Netflix. That's Netflix documentary. High Score.
High Score. Yeah,
High Score. I'm not sure if it was High Score or was it. It might have been High Score. They talked about that on how they was losing money because they was making games too easy in the arcade section, because they said if somebody put one quarter in and they finished the game on one setting without putting another quarter in. That's how they had to make it more harder so that people can put more quarters in. So yeah, I understand. It's it's a business. It's a business. When you want to get better, get good. But you got to be more patient. Like I don't know.
So my thing is, I will get good and stay good for those games. Like I said, I still practice and make sure I keep my skills up on those games. But games that are hard today, that don't make no sense. So I don't mess with them. I don't mess with none of them Demon Dead Soul, none of that stuff. Like the games that I grew up playing made sense for them to be hard. You ain't making no sense. I don't want to do with you.
I ain't gonna lie. I did get into the Demon Souls because I actually beat Demon Souls remake on the PS5 and I actually liked it. And I'm not even gonna say that wasn't even the hardest game I played. Sekiro was the hardest game I ever played in my life. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, that's the name of it. Like the last boss battle was I rage quit for 6 months. It was so frustrating, dude. Because I thought I beat him, then all of a sudden he kept coming back. I was like, how many times I gotta beat this dude? And I ain't got no life bar. I have nothing. And I get hit twice. I'm dead. I'm like, God dang, man, this is crazy. Talking about the insta kills on me.
I can't even laugh at you. I can't laugh at you because I went. You said 6 months. I went damn near 2 years before I finished Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Oh, really?
Because that final boss kept regenerating his goddamn health. I'm like, this is some bullshit.
Man.
Like, I don't want to. I put that thing down.
And you know what's so crazy? I got made fun of because I told people that how on these Demon Souls games, like if you don't parry, if you don't dodge, like if you just go in just swinging, you're gonna get your ass kicked. Like I was hitting and I was dodging and I was running. I was running most of the time. I was just getting a little jab, and I was running for like 10, 15 seconds. Then I go back and jab him again. It's that's not how you play, you little bitch. I was like, come on, man, give me some credit here, man.
You get your one hit in and you go running high. You get your one hit in and you go running high.
I was like, hey, man.
Fight take about 3 hours. Playing it that way.
Man, it took a while, but I got him, though. I was like, hey, man, you making fun of me, but hey, I found my strategy of beating this guy. I don't care. If your strategy is to be faced with him and parry everything that he throws at you and duck and dodge everything, because it is not easy, because this dude is coming at you. And it is not easy at all. But I found my way, and I beat the game. And
I've done that in plenty of games.
Whew. But I'm starting to get the gist of From Software, these type of games, and I'm used to it. That's why when I played Demon Souls Remake, I knew what to expect. So, I'm getting a little better from these From Software games.
Well,
I'm getting a little
honestly,
better.
For me, the modern, like, super hard games were the new Ninja Gaiden game. The ones for Xbox and Xbox 360. Those games are tough,
Oh, yeah, Razor's Edge was pretty hard, too.
Razor's Edge was, oh my god.
It was hard as hell.
So, I eventually beat it, but man.
Playing it on normal was fucking hard.
All over the place.
Playing it on normal was fucking hard. I think I had to put it on easy.
Yeah, even on normal.
I think I had to put it on easy just to get past a boss or something. It was freaking frustrating.
I can't say I haven't done that somewhere. I probably did that too.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Look, I'm hardcore gamer, but I'm not that hardcore, man, because I got a big backlog of games. I don't want to be spending this amount. I don't want to be spending hours upon hours and days and weeks on one fucking boss, man. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth my time. If I gotta find an easier way to do it, I'll do it. At least with Sony games, like they will give you an option. I can't be sitting on this ball. With Sony exclusives, they give you an option to like if you die like 3, 4, 5 times in a row, it will give you an option to basically downgrade the difficulty just for that boss battle, and it will switch it right back up to whatever you was at. It gives you that option. But sometimes I do it, but most times I
games do
don't.
that too. A lot of games do that.
I just don't have the patience to do that. I'm sorry, it's too much.
I always feel filthy if I do that, so I just go ahead and push through. I feel like I feel like a noob gamer. I can't be doing that, man.
Just don't stream it. Just don't stream it. you get exposed.
Just don't stream it.
Exposed.
Nobody got to know. But you know inside, cheated, man. You went the easy route.
Man, Jesus Christ, man. That's why a lot of people pissed off about Sekiro.
If you do that.
Remember that big backlash about Sekiro? Like people, like they like the game, but they want them to, tone down on the difficulty. But they was like, we can't do that because that's just how that game is. Like it is what it is, for real.
Yeah.
Oof. But they got their fan base, so it's not like.
Do it. I mean, that's a lie. They can't do it. They can do it. There's ways to make a game easier, but just say you don't want to do it because you don't want to
piss off your fan base. Yo, because we already know the fan base. This is what they expect. They bought your stuff because they want a challenge. I understand. It's kind of like we got pissed off because.
Great. Here's the thing. It's called options. You can play the challenging way to play it, right? And other people can play it too. Because the thing is, there are people that won't buy a game because it's quote unquote known for being hard, right? But they might try it if there's a mode in it where they're not frustrated. So you can say, all right, we'll keep that classic mode, call it classic mode or whatever you want to call it, or just call the easy version easy mode, right? Or and then what's wrong with that? Like you can still have both. The purists can still play their game the hard way, and everybody else can enjoy it the way they want.
Yeah.
And you make more money because you sell it more because more people will buy it now.
Well, kind of like with Crash Bandicoot, because Crash Bandicoot has always been known to be difficult. Like with that Insane Collection, like god dang, I'm not sure. Was it the first Crash? It was some part I just could not get past.
With Crash though, Crash difficulty comes from bad mechanics.
Yes, the platform was bad.
Yeah, it's not your fault. It's one thing if you're playing a game and you die and you know it's your fault. You can rock with it. But when you press the jump button and that bitch don't jump, like that's not your fault. Like that's just bad design.
Yeah, it was one of these stages was very bad design. I just could not get past it, man. It was I kept falling down. Like it was frustrating. I will tell anybody, do not. If you want to get into playing Crash and old Crash or whatever, don't play Crash 1. That's what it was. It was 1. Oh my god, that shit was frustrating, man.
Crash 1 is some bullshit. I'll tell you that right now.
It is some bullshit. I pushed
through it, but it is it's some bullshit. It's badly designed in a lot of ways. Crash 2 and Crash 3 is when you actually be able to enjoy playing Crash games.
Because I didn't play Crash 1 when I was a kid. I started on Crash 2. I never played Crash 1 until I played the Insane Collection. I was like, you know what? I don't remember this when I was a kid. Because, it was Crash 2. I played and I beat it. It wasn't really that hard. But I was like, I don't remember this. This is crazy. But it's not the fact that the game is hard. Yeah, it's the bad designing. It's the bad designing of these stages. Like, I couldn't. It was frustrating, dude. But with the new Crash,
it's poor design.
With the new Crash games, you actually can lower. I won't say lower the difficulty. Like you get infinite lives, basically on the new Crash. Yeah. There's infinite lives. Like on the Insane Collection, you get a certain amount of lives. If you die, all your lives gone. You got to start over on the stage over. That's just how it is. But that's just how it is with modern games. Like they got
platformers today. I was just saying most platformers today are, you get infinite life. Because why not? It's not like you're playing different worlds. What's the point? What is the point in giving you a set amount of lives? You can come back to where you were anyway. Like it's just an inconvenience. It's a pointless old school inconvenience.
Yeah. Whew,
that's what I love about Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
It's just you can jump from anywhere, you don't die. Unless you're jumping into a hazard. You can jump off the top of a building and you don't die from the fall. And like lives really don't matter. It's just kind of an old school thing to keep using.
Do you think they should tone up the difficulties in Mario games like that? Because I know it's supposed to be for everybody, but I kind of feel like
Mario Odyssey is pretty.
You think so?
It can get pretty tough.
I kind of feel like the boss battles be kind of.
It depends on what you want to do. Like if you're a purist like me, you want 100% that bitch. That gets tough. You start playing on the dark side of the moon and all that. Boy, that game ain't nothing to play with. So it just depends. If you just want to have a leisurely stroll and beat the game, some of them boss battles are pretty tough. Really?
I thought they was all easy. Battles. I kind of feel like it's just
no,
it's a couple of them that's tough, but overall, it's just I kind of feel like they should tone up the difficulty.
Yeah, some of them, some of the boss battles are tough. Some of the stages can be tough. Some of the more lava stages or stuff like that. But like I said, if you want 100% Mario, then we're gonna see what your skills are about.
Okay.
When you start playing on, like I said, the Dark Side of the Moon, or if you're playing Star Road. Or whatever Mario game you're playing, there's always except for the first two. I would say the first two didn't really have extra world stuff. It wasn't really until Super Mario World and Super Nintendo where you got Star Road and you started getting extra game. You had extra worlds to beat after you beat the game.
Yeah.
Based on you 100% in it. Super Mario 3. That game is tough. Super Mario World can be tough if you, like I said, if you're 100%ing it. Super Mario 64 can be tough if you're 100%ing it. Super Mario Sunshine is tough, 100% in it. That game is tough. And Odyssey game or Galaxy games too. So it just depends on how you want to play it. If you want to play it and get everything, then yeah, it's tough. But if you're just playing through it, you just want to experience the world, kind of have a leisurely platformer game, you can have that too.
Yeah.
Options, man. Options.
I understand. Oh, is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, that's all I got, man.
That's all you got?
That's all I got for the day.
All right. We talked a lot about some retro. Talked a little bit about a little Sony.
Wii U, that's what I want to say.
Huh?
Start collecting Wii U games.
Oh yeah. If I do get back
there and you want to get some stuff, it's cheap. Wii U is super cheap right now.
Right now.
This game.
Yeah, except that.
But most Wii U games are damn cheap, especially now because a lot of them go.
Yeah, Nintendo they kind of devalue those games, but then again, 10, 15 years down the line, the value will go back up. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, it's gonna go back up.
Yep. Yeah. All right, I appreciate you coming.
You're a young collector. Get in on the Wii U.
Okay. I guess that about wraps it up for today's retro podcast, and I still want to talk some E3 stuff. Matter of fact, E3 is gonna not this Sunday, but next Sunday. So it's gonna be a lot of prediction stuff next week. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do a little bit more content this coming up week. Do some streams. I might do some solo videos, but yeah, gotta get my channel back rolling, man. I know I've been kind of slipping these past I don't know 2-3 years. I just really had when was the YouTube apocalypse? That's when I just fuck this channel. I'll just be real with you.
I mean that demotivated a lot of people.
It
It
did,
demotivated me
man.
because I was doing really good. I was getting like, I was growing. I was getting like 2,000, 2,500 views a video. I was moving up, and then bam.
And bam. And not only that, Will Smith and The Rock starting to get YouTube channels, and Jack Black. Oh, fuck! You got to be kidding me! It's bullshit. I'm getting recommendations from YouTubers I never met. I don't know who these people is. I'm getting recommend. Why they don't recommend my shit, man? God damn, man. Oh, look like we got a question.
The subscriber didn't matter.
Huh? What's that?
No, I'm just saying your subscribers on YouTube didn't matter. Because if you go and look at your YouTube menu. I'm trying to bring it up on my iPad, but I don't. If you go to your YouTube menu, subscriptions is like at the bottom. It starts off with home and then like recommended videos and music and movies and all the way at the bottom is subscriptions. So people you subscribe to, YouTube don't care about the people you're subscribed to because that's the last last 2 bars. The subscribers or subscriptions. So most people don't click subscriptions at first because it's way at the bottom.
Yeah.
So that's why subscriptions didn't matter anymore. It didn't matter how many anymore. It only mattered about the algorithm.
That's what it is about the algorithm. Like we got a question.
Your subscribers weren't seeing your videos.
The Binky 2LK, I don't know. He said, "Hey guys, know you could hack your mini NES, SNES, and Genesis console to add more games. Same like you have a console like the Wii to play blank CD, aka ISO games to play while it's hacked." Oh, was that a question or just? I don't think that was a question.
I'm having trouble comprehending that.
Yeah, I'm still trying to decode that. So, hey guys, you can hack. Oh, okay, yeah. We already knew about that. We can hack it. Matter of fact, he hacked his. He hacked it. I hadn't hacked mine.
Mine are hacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CVL said I'll be missing videos from my subscribed channels too much. Yeah, man. Like YouTube they do that mess on purpose, dude. They do.
It's on purpose. They did it on purpose.
Matter of fact, I had to resubscribe to certain channels because I didn't know that YouTube unsubscribed me from. It's so stupid, dude. That's why I don't really get the I don't get the viewership like I used to because YouTube doing that bullshit. Hell, I thought about manually going to my older videos.
I just got back in the plus, in the green.
Shit,
I went from I was at 5,200 subscribers at one point. And by tens, they would take subscribers out of my subscriber count. I got down to 4,990 at one point.
Damn.
I just was able to build it back up in the last 4 months.
That is crazy, dude.
Back to I think I'm at 5,120 right.
I guess the Binky. I'm not sure if I saw you before, but yeah. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I don't remember you been on my chat before. Subscribe to my channel, man. And there's my Discord. Just go and join us. I'm trying to round up a lot of people as much as I can because once I go live, I do videos. I want to let the Discord know first because, like I say, YouTube's been on this bullshit. And hey, I thought about going to my older videos from years ago, going to my comment section, letting people know, hey guys, I'm still alive, man. I'm still alive. I thought about doing that as well, man. For real. But
do it.
I might just do it. Shit.
Yeah, you should see if people are still around. If they're still around, because a lot of times it's not their fault. I've subscribed to a lot of people. I don't even see their videos half the time.
Oh,
YouTube has it set up now.
What's the name? We were just talking about Clocked It. I didn't know I was unsubscribed to the dude. I subscribed to him a long time ago, but like he was in my comment section the other day. And I went and clicked on his channel, and it said I wouldn't even subscribe. I was like, "Are you kidding me? That's bullshit." I never unsubscribed from Clocked It. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, I'm subscribed to him. We're in a podcast together every week, and I barely see his video.
Are you serious?
Like we all tell each other, hey, when you upload something, you upload a video, put it in the Hangout chat because that's the only way I see it. So let me know when you put a video up, man, because that's the only way I'll see it. It's crazy that I have to do that.
I don't know. Maybe I'll go ahead and you know take your little advice. I might just go to my older videos and let people know, man. Let them know I'm still around.
Yeah, man.
Because YouTube ain't gonna help me.
Reply to him and say, hey, what's up?
I'm gonna have to manually do it myself, man. Oh well, it is what it is. All right, any closing statements before we get up out of here? Anything you gotta say?
My closing statement would be to, you know, budding collectors. It depends on what you want to do. If you want to have the authentic, the most authentic, or if you want to just be able to play stuff on original hardware. Because that's where I'm at. I just want to be able to play it on original. Like I don't want to have to emulate it on a computer because it doesn't have that feel. But there's way cheaper ways to do it than having to buy the original game. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to hurt your console to buy repro games if you have to. Don't go out there and spend all your damn money to somebody who had nothing to do with the production of the game. Giving them hundreds of dollars for a game that they had nothing to do with. Don't do that if you just want to play it. And you, like I said, you can make your cases look nice. Make your own damn case clean. You can't tell the difference looking at
you can't.
It's repro.
So how can you do the actual booklet? Is there a way to do that?
Oh, this is not a booklet. That's the thing.
No. I'm saying how can you do the booklet? 'Cause I know some people actually sell repro. Some people do repro booklets on. See, another thing that we didn't bring up.
It's not hard.
No. You know, another thing we didn't bring up. How do we know we're buying authentic stuff if the stuff look damn near brand new? Because it's been some times, before when I sold my last collection about a couple of years ago, some of my stuff was authentic, but it was looking a little bit too good. So you never know. That could have been a repro booklet. All I know. That's what I'm saying. Especially with Panzer Dragoon Saga, because a lot of that stuff be looking a little bit too damn good. I don't know, man.
Repro booklets, they're getting harder and harder to tell. I will say, because the earlier ones, they were a little bit blurrier. The ink ran a little bit. You could tell if you really looked at it. But they are getting tough. Because I have one for, let me see, find it. That's enough. Yeah, here it is. Path of Radiance. This game right here is stupid expensive, right? The case is authentic, and the artwork's authentic. Fine, but I bought a repro book. Now look at this thing. Drop my mic. Hold on. I want you to look at this. I mean, I know it's hard on the camera and whatnot, but look how good that looks.
That's a repro.
It's a repro. And look, you open it up, you got all the authentic pages.
That's what I'm saying.
You can see a little gloss. See that gloss?
Oh, but then again, it told you. It said it's a reproduction, so at least they was being honest.
Yeah, they didn't try to hide it. Yeah, I knew I was buying a repro.
But some people,
somebody's trying to pass off a repro.
But some people do that shit. What passing out as a real thing. Some people do that shit. That's why I'm saying it's kind of hard to.
And if you see somebody doing that shit, report them right away.
But how can they get in trouble legally?
Them. If you buy a book from somebody,
legally, how can they get in trouble? How can they get in trouble legally?
They can get in trouble with whoever they're selling it with. They're selling it online through eBay or Amazon. Amazon or eBay will shut them down.
Really?
For false advertising.
I don't know.
They'll boot them off. They'll lose their store.
I I don't know. It's kind of hard, man. Because like I say, if it didn't say reproduction on that booklet, I couldn't tell. To be honest, that's why I'm saying. How do
Yeah.
we know if this is if the booklet is repro or not? I don't know. Or even the cases.
For me, I just don't give a damn. For me,
But
I just don't care. I don't see people care about the authentic. I'm not the only way I would care is that if I'm overpaying for a fake book, I don't want to do that.
yeah,
But if you're giving them a cheap booklet option, like a $5 booklet or $10 booklet even, I'm cool with it because my main concern is this. This is what I care about the most, the game.
Yeah.
And I know I can tell repro games. For N64 cartridges or any kind of cartridge games, you can tell by just looking at the damn chip, the circuit board.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a little different.
They're easy to tell, and N64 especially, they have this little printed number, indented number on the. See that right there?
Yeah.
That's number 2. It says 12. You can't really copy that. So there's ways to work for the games, but as far as the artwork and stuff goes, it's harder. But if a game's like 30 years old and that bitch looks brand new,
that's what I'm saying.
For $12, they're selling it for $12. Then it's probably not authentic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, then again, like I say, I've been seeing a lot of stuff online, and not only that, some of the stores I go to, like some of the stuff look too damn good to be authentic, and they be pricing this shit over $100.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I could be getting ripped off. I don't know. Cause like the store I go to, it's
That's
an
why
older.
I decided not to buy shit like that. Online. I'm not gonna buy no $100, retro game online because I just don't trust it. First of all, I don't trust, that I'm getting the real authentic product. So I would just never spend that kind of money on a retro game.
No, I would never spend that money. I think the most
I'd be safe from that anyway.
I think the most I spent online was probably no, I think I got that from the store. Okay, no. The first time I bought a Star was on eBay, but I think I paid $80 for it a few years ago. But of course, it costs more. But I don't know, paying over $100 now for a retro game online, it's kind of I don't know, man. It's hard. That's why I usually go to my trusted store.
That's Russian roulette.
It is. I usually go to my store. I usually go to because everything they buy, they tell me the owner. She told me if they get something that's somebody sell to the store and it's a rare game that's gonna cost it's gonna cost over $100 to buy. They check it themselves, especially with the cartridges. They go inside the cartridges and make sure it's authentic with the Genesis, 64, the Super Nintendo. They actually check it for real because they actually had an issue one time.
Yeah.
They got ripped off and they was pretty pissed off. So yeah, they know what they're doing. They've been doing this for years. But yeah, you gotta find somebody you can trust. If I'm gonna spend that type of money.
Right.
But anyway, I didn't know he was gonna talk about another thing. But yeah. That's been on my mind as well, man. Cause
Good information.
Yeah. People, you gotta, if you could be spending over $100 for something not repro. If it says authentic, do your research before you spend that type of money. Cause like these booklets, man. Like it's crazy. The booklets in the case because as much as the damn game, man. Like if the shit don't look or more, yeah. If it don't look authentic and they charge you authentic prices, run the other way. Do not do it. It's a scam. It is a scam.
Run, don't walk.
Yeah, that's why I appreciate a lot of these these retro YouTubers in the retro community. They give us the 411 and a lot of this stuff because they've been doing this for years and I gained a lot of knowledge from a lot of these people, man, for real. I guess the one I haven't seen no retro videos in a minute. 'Cause I've been too busy, but the main ones I'd be watching was Metal Jesus. Was it Reggie? What's his name? That's his affiliate, Reggie, the only black dude. Radical Reggie. Yeah. John Hancock. Of course, Sega Lord X.
So
Sometimes
the whole Metal Jesus crew.
Sometimes I watch Video Game Nerd because he's kind of funny, but then again, he be cussing too much. So I can't be watching around my kids. uh, who else? Oh, what's the two dudes? Man, GameSack. I love GameSack. Do you watch?
GameSack, yeah.
Yeah, I love GameSack. They do like a lot of compare contrast. They be doing everything, man. I love GameSack.
Well, I've been watching Retro Rick. That's another good one. You should check him out.
Yeah.
I think you'll like his channel.
You said Retro Rick.
Phoenix Resale, but he's more about like selling. He sells he resells games online. So and he makes stupid money.
Really?
You should see. Yeah, I think he said last year he made $350,000.
Whoo, man.
Yeah,
that's some good bread.
He goes
right
out.
there.
He buys. He'll go out. And he'll buy like $4,000 or $5,000 worth of games in a day.
My life ain't game that.
It's a business for him.
Yeah,
it's a business for him. But he also has a YouTube channel. And he shows people how he does it and what he's doing. And so that's another piece of revenue. That's another piece of change for him too. So.
Oh, I watch My Life in Gaming too. Hey, do you watch
My Life in Gaming?
Yeah. I'm actually subscribed to them as well too. So yeah, I'll be watching a lot of these guys. Lately I just had. It's like this. If I'm in a retro gaming move, I play like a lot of retro games. It gives me, I guess I've been in the mood to want to watch a lot of retro YouTubers because I'm playing a lot of these games. Maybe I don't know. Is that how you roll? Like, you play a lot of retro, so you want to watch more retro YouTubers. Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm gaming, like I get recommendations for games that maybe I missed. Like hidden gems and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like watching for that stuff too.
Mad Little Pixel, yeah, him too. I watch him too. He said,
Mad Little Pixel, yeah.
He said, "Damn, real, you gained a lot of weight, dude. You been out of work or something? Like, god damn, have you not? Who are you, Elite? No, first of all, tell me who you are, Elite, because if you, I'm not sure if you the person I banned on Discord. I don't know. Yes, I did gain a lot. I did gain a lot of weight. I've been on my weight loss journey right now. I've been back. I've been dieting, been exercising. Shit. It was yesterday. I actually ran the mile without stopping. You know how hard that is for a guy my size? Whew, I was huffing and puffing, but I think I got a total of 12 or 13,000 steps yesterday. That's my goal. My goal is to at least get 10,000 steps. If you get 10,000 steps a day, that is good. That's good. So I'm just not sitting at the house. I got the step counter on my phone. Even that's more accurate. But then again, you got the Apple Watch, so you got a GPS on it. So I'm pretty sure it doesn't go by arm swings.
One of them, man.
Yeah, fuck Apple. But I guess
you don't have to get one of these. You don't have to get the Apple one. There's a lot of similar ones to the Apple Watch that are cheaper and do a lot of the same stuff.
CVS said that's probably Street Jesus. He said, "I'm a fan of retro movement and your podcast." Well, when did you do the podcast? Oh, I'm trying to remember if do I remember Elite? I don't know, because if you not noticed, I've been gained weight, man. You must hadn't seen me these past couple of years. Like, you must hadn't. Okay, yeah. When I started YouTube back in was it 2014 or 2013? It was one of them years. It was probably 2013.
2014. I was gonna say 2014.
It was one of them years.
2013 is when I started.
That's how.
When I was.
That's how I got my name, Real Gamer 27, because I was 27 years old. That's how I got my name, Real Gamer 27. Yeah, that's what 27 came from. I'm 34 years old now. So I guess 7 years ago. So basically a generation ago, a gaming generation ago. So yeah, I was a lot smaller around that time. And honestly, I was a lot bigger a few months ago. But like I said, I've been back, been running, been skipping meals. Man, I was eating shit. I usually eat like 4 or 5 times a day. I had to cut that shit out, man. It was too much. Went from eating about 4 to 5 times a day to at least twice a day. Eat some in the morning and eat dinner, and that's it. If I get like a little snack, if I get a snack, it's gonna be around maybe 6 or 7 o'clock. After 7 o'clock, I try not to eat nothing else because that's when your metabolism starts to slow down, and you do not want to go to bed on a full stomach or go to bed you didn't already ate something because you're not helping your metabolism. You're not. So like yeah,
I gave up snacks completely. I don't eat nothing, no snacks at all. I'm just straight meals, and I guess my snack would be banana or my tangerine. That's what I eat.
Gamer Nick said 2014. I feel like I've known you for 10 years.
Cold turkey.
Well, Nick, like I was in a YouTube community for longer than 7 years. Like, I think, let me see. It was probably either 2012 or 2013. Yeah, I was in the comment sections for a while, but I didn't really start my YouTube channel until 2014, I believe. Yeah, I've been here a while. Yeah,
I've been here 10 years because I was in the comment section starting in 2011.
Well, my light went out. That tells you we've been doing this too long.
Yep. It's time.
It's about that time, huh? But yeah, I guess anyway.
We way past F-boy hours.
So how long we been doing this?
We started late, so about
2.5 hours now.
Close to 10. It was like 9:50.
It's at 2 hours and 35 minutes. Oh damn! Hey, it's a lot to talk about, man. So hey, wrap it up. So do you guys watch AVG? Yeah. We talked about. Hold on, wait. That's Angry Nerd, Angry Video Game Nerd. Yeah, I see him sometimes. He really only focuses on bad games. Angry Video Game Nerd. That's basically what he focuses on most of the time. But I watch him sometimes. He's entertaining. But yeah, y'all make sure.
I'm in this community because I'm in this community because of Angry Video Game Nerd. I started watching YouTube because of him.
Yeah, but yeah, like I'm gonna put my Discord in the chat one more time. Like y'all join my Discord. Like some of y'all say y'all hadn't seen me in a while, but like I say, YouTube is purposely they trying to drown the little guys like us, man. They trying to drown us. And like we was talking about earlier, I got unsubscribed some of the content creators I support. They unsubscribed me, so it is what it is. But yeah, I guess we're gonna wrap this up. We were supposed to wrap this up 30 minutes ago. We just kept talking. But yeah, man.
We kept running that damn mouth.
Appreciate y'all coming out and everything, and we will do this again whenever you're free. I know you said summer vacation, but I don't know. Maybe I'll talk to the guys and see if we can do an actual podcast. It's been a minute since we did that. But yeah, I guess go ahead and do your outro. Get the hell up out of here.
Peace. Good podcast. And hope we gave some good information. And retro gaming is life, man. It's life.
It is life.
If you ain't retro gaming, what you doing, cut? You want to playing this new stuff? Listen out.
When you say cuz, you got me thinking about the haunted house. Where's your furniture at, cuz? That movie was funny as hell. Oh my gosh, that movie was funny. The second one wasn't as funny as the first one, but the first one was I was dying laughing, dude. I was dying laughing.
Well, yeah, that's it.
All right, but yeah, okay. I appreciate y'all guys coming out, and we will see y'all guys. I guess next week, whatever you're free. T got some more stuff to talk about.
Consistency, man. You gotta make a day, and let's go. That's it.
Okay, all right. Well, just whenever you're free, man. I'll be here. I'll be. So,
you didn't hear a word I just said.
Okay. When do you want to do it then?
We'll discuss that after the podcast.
All right. But y'all make sure y'all come to the Discord, guys. Come to the Discord for the millionth time. I'm trying to keep my channel going. So, like I say, I appreciate y'all guys from coming in, and we will see y'all in the next ride. Peace out. All right, hold on, T. Hold on, don't cuss me out yet. Wait. We still live. Oh, don't talk about Nick's mom yet. No, wait. Nah, just